Are we almost there yet? This is why we don't show ourselves in the sunlight.
There is so much sun around without having to walk like 8,000 miles.
People would know we're different.
You literally one-punch manned a moving vehicle.
This is what I am. It's like diamonds. Or honey. I mean, diamonds, sure, but I don't know if it looks like...
This video is sponsored by Honey.
Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America that automatically searches the internet for promo codes and discounts so that you don't have to. Instead, you can spend that time rewatching the Twilight series and reminiscing about when your biggest problem in life was Jacob cutting his hair. Because why did you do that, Stephanie? Why? When available, Honey finds discounts of 18% on average. For example, if I wanted to buy this Edward doll, which I do, I really do, 18% off the current listing price would save you over $15. One of my favorite things about Honey is that if there isn't a big enough discount available, you can add the item to your list and they'll notify you if there's a price drop. All you have to do is click Add to Drop List and wait for Honey to do all the work. And I will wait for you, Edward. I will. But Twilight-related treasures aren't the only thing Honey can save you money on. Honey can be used on most of the sites you're probably already using for clothes, shoes, and even video games. So you can enjoy free savings and get that little boost of serotonin from watching the price go down, courtesy of Honey. It only takes a few clicks to add Honey to your browser. Use the link in my description, joinhoney.com/ChadChad, click Add Extension, then wham bam, thank you ma'am, you have access to the internet's most convenient shopping assistant.
Thank you for listening, and thank you to Honey for sponsoring this video.
You better hang on tight, Spider Monkey.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad.
Not really.
And I was not allowed to watch Twilight when it came out. Did this lead to a deep obsession with the entire franchise due to my unhealthily curious mind? No, why would you think that it did that?
Because it didn't.
I'm not saying that Twilight is at the root of every modern day vampire obsession. I'm just saying that it probably is, because you can't tell me that the period where middle schoolers were drawing bite marks on their neck and pretending their Minute Maid fruit punch was blood didn't cause just a little bit of a shift in our timeline. Rule number 1 of TikTok vampires: if your girlfriend has injured herself, do not show concern at all. Oh, also smirk. That's not just like vampire TikToks, that's just TikTok in general.
Smirk at everything.
Girlfriend breaking up with you, failing a class, parents in the hospital. Sadly though. So I'm not sure if his girlfriend is aware of his vampire-ness. Vampiricalness. Good. I'm glad we did that. If she is, does she want him to kill her? Or because she has to know how this stuff works, right? Hello, my vampire boyfriend who has an animalistic reaction to blood that will probably lead to you killing me. Look at this cut on my stomach. It has blood. I've taken note of the blood on your stomach and you are correct. I will now be killing you. As long as your smirk is the last thing I look upon, I die a contented woman. Not to nitpick, but I will, because that's kind of my job and I wouldn't have content otherwise. But if you're a vampire and you only consume people for food, would you not eventually learn how to have manners about it? Like, this is the equivalent of us regular people shoving hot Takis into our mouth, rubbing Taki dust all over our face and our chin, and then just going to English class. Hey Chad, you've got a little, what's up on your, yeah, you've got Taki dust just all over your face. Taki. Still? Oh. What is that? What's that smell? It's like morning breath and damp armpits.
It's delicious.
Who let a human enroll in an all-monster school anyway? What asshole was responsible for that?
So, Deborah, you'll be attending a new school. It has great amenities. It has a pool, a nationally recognized sports team, all for the very low cost of your entire life. What was that last part? Nationally recognized sports team? No, the last part. Oh, well, it'll probably be the genitals. Yeah, I've heard they like to save those for last. Wait, I'm sorry. Phew, it's okay. It's kneecaps last, genitals first. Deborah?
Hey, baby, I thought you were waiting downstairs for me. Oh, this? Oh, it was nothing. I was just, shaving, obviously, you know. happens all the time, right?
No, I don't think it does. I don't personally shave my face, but if I did, I like to think I'd look at this as a negative outcome. You wanna know how I got these scars? Pure incompetence.
So I'm ready for a date now. Just watch this cut, obviously. Am I a vampire? What? That's so stupid. I totally respect your opinion on everything.
Totally respect your opinion on everything, babe. Except this. Take notes, guys, because next time you cheat on your girl, this is how you get her off your back. No, I didn't sleep with Erica, obviously. We accidentally made love. Happens all the time. The text that said, can't wait to see you later, was metaphorical, okay? She metaphorically was gonna suck on these.
But, I mean, come on. That's vampires? Come on, what's next? Werewolves?
I would love a vampire movie to be made where the vampire just gaslights their love interest the entire time. Wait.
How did you get over to me?
I was standing right next to you, Bella.
You were next to your car.
No, I wasn't.
Do you mean to say the 104-year-old man who fell in love with a 17-year-old and refused to do the do with her unless they got married didn't have an airtight moral code? Who'da thunk it?
Is there a problem? Oh, that was me and my family. We were camping last night. Yeah, we were in the woods, yeah. Yeah, we were up pretty late. We were having a blast. I'll tell them to keep it down. Thank you. What did I tell you?
The person knocking on this door is one of the bravest souls alive. They heard screaming from the woods in the middle of the night, and they said, most people would call the cops, but not me. I'm gonna wait until the next morning and confront these people personally, because if there is one thing I hate about a possible murder happening, it's how it interferes with the neighborhood's sleep schedule.
I said if you're gonna bite their neck, keep them quiet. I don't care what you have to use, keep them quiet.
There's just something about a very loud HVAC that takes away from a person's attempt to seem dominant or intimidating. I don't care what you have to do, keep them quiet. What did they say?
Boss, I really can't hear you.
Boss,
I think it's getting louder, actually. Oh, great. You hurt their feelings.
They're crying
Don't
now.
cry.
No, it's okay. I am begging y'all to never stop putting yourselves in 6 times speed. This is the best thing I've seen in weeks. I will be starting a petition to have all romance movies follow this format. Miss Bennett, Mr. Darcy, I trust your family is in. Quiet, Mr. Darcy, and kiss me, you fool. Yeah, your teacher's a moron. Mortals being oblivious amuses me. That sounds like something a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say, or someone parodying a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say. We've come full circle. I don't know what's real anymore. Am I really here? Are you really there? Is my name really ChadChad?
Just don't know why I'm addicted.
I love how most of these portray vampires as these sexy, irresistible beings. I mean, of course they do, thanks to Stephanie and the Vampire Diaries. But it's particularly funny to me considering how the folklore of vampires probably started. Like, it was probably just a bunch of people in the olden days desperate for some food and vitamins, so they had to resort to sipping the old human fruit punch.
Mule, thou mother is dead. No, yes. Now fetch the salt. Please, let me at least say goodbye. Of course. Merciful God, Agatharius has died. Fetch the garlic. Betzius, thou knowest how deathly allergic I am to garlic. Cast it aside, I never wish to look upon it again. Forgive me, Lord Jacobius. Thy garlic hath killed Sir Meatsback. I decree garlic to be the most dangerous of vegetables. Jedediah Sariah, write that down. Of course, sir. And tell thy children and thy children's children of how evil garlic hath been to us. Immediately, sir. Shall we prepare Meatsback for dinner? How durst thou? His flesh hath been tainted by the garlic. I am the lowest of low, sir. By the garlic. Sir, Bethesmiel's mother and Agatharius. They live. It was just a quick bout of the plague, sir. Nothing we can't handle. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram, that's my Twitter. I don't usually plug that stuff, but I'm close to getting 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then I have the feature where I can tell you to swipe up, which would make me feel important. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to talk about women. What are they? How are they? Why are they? No one knows. They're a true mystery. At least that's what the people featured on r/nothowgirlswork seem to think. Sometimes I'll find a comment under one of my videos that says something completely unhinged, like this one. But whatever, right? It's just one person. It's not like a lot of people actually think this way, right? Right? Am I right? This is basically just a catalog of people making wild claims and obviously not knowing how women or relationships work. But you know who does know how to make a relationship work? Is Adam and Eve. So what a coincidence that they're the sponsor of today's video. That's crazy. Adam and Eve recently celebrated their 50th anniversary of being America's most trusted source for fun things that you can use for fun times, whether you're having fun by yourself or with someone else. They have 24/7 customer service and 90-day hassle-free returns, plus 20% of their profit goes towards fighting the spread of HIV. You can check them out at adamandeve.com and be sure to use my code CHAD for 50% off of one item, plus you get free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Men, this is why you don't allow women to go away for girls' weekends. It's the same reason I don't park my McLaren in a shit neighborhood for a weekend. Who the f is McLaren? She sounds hideous. You are creating the circumstances for bad things to happen. It's called holding frame in the relationship. Why am I doing this? Some women will call you insecure or controlling, but it's not. It is, and we will. If she is unwilling to enter your frame and live within your boundaries, then let her go. Is frame like a metaphor for exploring each other's bodies? Are you willing to enter my frame now? Oh yeah, I'm gonna enter your frame. Hard. Okay, come on in. When she comes back, have her stuff on the front porch with the locks changed and replace her with a better woman. Only the unplugged will understand this. Unplugged like as in you don't use the internet? This is a YouTube community post. Did you type this with a rock? Powered by a spinning wheel? Dost thou wipe thine ass with straw? If you don't trust your partner to take a weekend trip and spend some time with friends without you, then don't date. Just go to therapy and buy some toilet paper. You're not yourself when you have mites in your ass. Eat this. My uncle is explaining to me, a final year genetic engineering student, that preferring a boy child is not sexist because boys carry the most important genetic components of the family line, and a girl's genetic code changes when she is married off to another family. So when a woman gets married, the second the officiant announces her wed, her genes start mutating, like that scene from Underdog. Can you imagine explaining genetics to a genetic engineering student? I don't even know what engineers do most of the time because I'm not an engineer, because I'm stupid. But I do know that if someone is an engineering student in a thing, I'm probably not going to try and explain that thing to them. If you're studying aerodynamics and tell me that that just means you know how to shoot a bow really, really well, I will believe you. For every new that enters her, she ages 6 months more, meaning the more that enter her, the more older she gets. That explains why some females in their early 20s don't even look their age. They look like they're in their late 20s to early 30s. Women in their 20s? Women in their late 20s? There's no way that this person actually exists with these thoughts in their head. This sounds like something that people would have said during the Salem witch trials. For every new dick that doth enter a woman, she gains a new evil power. Jedediah, is this because I called you short? She must face trial again. I will now light you on fire. If you catch flame, you're guilty. What if I don't catch flame? Then that is an evil power and you're guilty. That seems fair. I'm educating women right now about NFTs, and I'm hearing these women say, my brain haven't worked like this in weeks, months, and years. A natural, genuine smile came across my face. I'm thankful. Did they all clap after that? A natural, genuine smile came across my face. Why? They just told you that their brain hasn't worked in years. You need to call them an ambulance. He says women plural, so was this like a conference where he did this? Like a congregation of women? Has your brain not worked for weeks, months, or even years because you're just a silly woman? Come to my invite-only conference, NFTs for Dummies. I mean women. We take the woe out of woman. It's not ridiculous. Women are meant to be mothers naturally. It's a nature thing. Animals reproduce always, unless humans intervene. Do you never hear a cat say, "No, not me. I'm going to be a mouse chaser. Can't have kittens." Animals also eat their own shit, though. Unless you're living in a lean-to in sub-zero temperatures with pine needle flip-flops, I don't think it's a nature thing really applies. If a woman has a perfectly healthy vagina, she will need and desire to be a mother at one point in her life unless she has been brainwashed to think and feel otherwise. Me. So in this analogy, when the cat says that she doesn't want to have kittens, she wants to chase mice, that's a bad thing. So do you think that only male cats should chase mice? In your ideal world, the male cat wakes up at the crack of dawn, grabs his briefcase, kisses the wife goodbye. She stays home and gives birth to a new litter every day with her perfectly healthy vagina. So basically you think the world should function like if the Cats musical met The Handmaid's Tale. 4'11" to 5'3". 5'4" to 5'8". Spoiled brat. 5'9" to 5'11". 6 foot and up, a man. What height can we be then? You just listed like all the heights. If you're a woman, you're not allowed to have a height. No measuring your length in any way. It's best actually if your height is 0. Just don't exist. Problem solved.
If a woman dumps you, there's only one thing that you can do. All you can do is you just need to look at her and you say, okay. She instantly second guesses herself. What she's hoping, she's praying for, what she actually thinks happen is that you will get in a reactive state and you will get emotional.
I don't know what it is with these self-proclaimed experts or like the people from the Girl Facts video that I did, but their solution to everything is just don't listen to women because they don't know what they want. You know what they want better than they know what they want, so just do whatever you want them to want.
For many times, this is a massive test, and when you pass this test by just saying, okay, all right, leave then, when you're able to do that, I have watched women break down in tears and say, I was just kidding, I was just testing, I'm sorry.
You should say okay if a woman says she wants to break up with you, because it means she wants to break up with you, and not that she's testing you in most cases. This kind of sounds like someone in 7th grade trying to convince me that they broke up with their girlfriend and not the other way around. I mean, I broke up with her, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. She did say she wanted to break up with me first. Oh, okay. But it was just a test. I mean, she didn't really want to break up with me. So you guys are back together? No.
When you're able to just look a woman dead in the eyes and you just say the words, okay, this shows massive strength.
This shows massive strength. It's just saying okay, because not a lot of people can actually say that. It's a rare thing. Someone help! There's a massive monster about to crush the Empire State Building again. Okay. Oh, thank God. You saved us again, okay, man. Okay. No woman has ever broken up with you. Okay. I love you. I love you.
You are a
I love you. I love you. I love you. Bitch. Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to a woman, she will always see the bad things. Wow, this is incredibly profound. I like how they say theory confirmed, like they had developed a hypothesis before they started this conversation. Or was this a cover-up, like she made them mad and this was supposed to be a discreet way of getting back at her? I love you? Oh, you're the love of my life? You complete me? I fucking hate you, and I want to spend eternity by your side. Excuse me? See, this is why I never say nice things to you. There's a lot of science jargon here, which is strange because most of these people seem like they've never cracked a book. I think it's because they don't have any personal experience with these things, so they try to convince everyone they know what they're talking about by using really complicated words. So as opposed to saying something like women are sluts, they plug it into thesaurus.com. Not to pontificate, but the female gender and their promiscuous habits are irregardlessly taking away from their pulchritudinous appeal. This ubiquitous cacophony must be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Men, women are always evaluating your masculinity like a radar sending waves. They are observing you, even from a distance, as to what kind of man you are. Play along to your advantage. This one's actually true. Women are all beluga whales and use echolocation to find mates. This one's masculinity is mid. This guy calls himself a nice guy. This one sucks at chasing mice. Women, blue hair does not make you attractive or give you attention in any positive way. Natural hair is the way to go. Sincerely, all men. Exactly. I've no idea how a woman thinks a rainbow hair color is attractive to men. Example, a previously very sexy 20-something woman I know spent a few $100 in a high-end salon to look like this, thinking it was hot. Many women don't understand male sexual attraction. I don't know why so many people in this thread are against dyed hair. There's another one here. Not all women are attracted to men, and not every choice is made with the sole purpose of attracting men. Even if it was, I don't think that women with colored hair would date someone who tells them it's unattractive. That's usually not a good sign of compatibility. It's like they think women wake up in the mornings and our first thought is, how can I attract as many men as possible today? Today I woke up and went for a stroll in the forest. No husband will want a wife who wastes time on things like social media and education. I took a shower and got ready for my studies in child rearing and bread kneading. No makeup, of course, except for concealer, foundation, setting powder, neutral eyeshadow, blush, lip tint, mascara, and setting spray. Natural beauty only. Then I read for a short time and waited for my future husband to find me.
Didst thou say short?
Oh no, I said I read.
She must face trial.
What the fuck? I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hello and welcome back to a twinge of cringe. I still don't have a mic, I'm working on it. I just wanted to point out that I don't intentionally make all these videos on TikTokers. That just happens to be where I find a lot of good material. So to the exactly 3 people that watch my videos, if you find someone you want to see on Twinge of Cringe, let me know. Allow me to introduce you to Amy Woe. This is her. She is a 21-year-old TikToker who recently branched out onto YouTube doing vlogs and this little comedy series that she started. Only has a few episodes so far. She makes a lot of skits targeted towards kids, like, you know, the ones involving parents and siblings and shit like that.
Ew, I don't want to touch the worm. Daddy, will you bait my hook for me? It's so gross. Of course, sweetie, I'll bait it for you. Really? You're still having Dad bait your hook? Sorry, I'm not like you. It's literally slimy and nasty and gross, but you like that stuff. Just grab the worm. It's really not that hard, you big baby. Hush up. Be nice to your little sister, okay? Thanks, Daddy. You just take it like this, and you put it like that. Here you go. Haha, Dad still baited it.
When I initially found her channel, I wasn't actually gonna make a video on her. I was like, okay, so she makes videos for a younger audience. They find it entertaining. Doesn't matter if I think it's dumb. It's not made for me. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I had to watch her say, I'm a burrito 8 million times, and it started deep, visceral rage within me. And I changed my mind, and I also learned that she's just a shitty person in general, so.
I can't even put this whole TikTok because it never fucking ends, it just keeps going on and on, so I am going to speed it up.
Freeze! I'm a burrito! Where's the money at? Give me the money! I'm a burrito! Where's the money? I'm a burrito! Tell me where the money's at or you're coming with me. No! I'm a burrito! I'm a burrito! Can you shut up with this burrito stuff? I'm a burrito! Shut up! Stop with the burrito! I'm a burrito! You're giving me a headache! Stop! You don't stop saying burrito, I'm leaving you on the side of the road. I'm a burrito!
I also made a quick compilation for your viewing pleasure. You're welcome.
I'm a burrito! 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 I'm a burrito!
TikTok is the only platform where you can really get away with this. Can you imagine a stand-up comedian on stage just repeating the same one-liner over and over again for an hour and 20 minutes?
I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy.
Not just that, but I found a blaring issue in her content. So let's just play a game of spot the problematic behavior together, shall we? Did you find it? Guess who thinks it isn't necessary to wear a mask during a worldwide pandemic? This bitch don't. You might be thinking, whoa, 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 whoa. These could be pre-recorded. Or she could live somewhere that's not the US of A, that actually tried to contain coronavirus. And you'd be wrong, and you'd be wrong, and you'd be wrong. Neither. This store has Valentine's decorations out on the aisles, so they weren't pre-recorded. And I looked it up and she was born in Florida. I wanted to make sure she still lived in Florida, so I did some expert sleuthing to find the gym that she goes to. Found it was in Florida. Then turns out I didn't even need to do any of that fucking sleuthing because she literally just says she lives in Florida.
I live in the Sunshine State. I live in Florida.
In a Q&A video that I found later. Which makes fucking sense. I truly wanted to believe that a creator with millions and millions of impressionable followers was not going to stores, restaurants, gyms, without even a Lana Del Rey mask in sight. As someone from the Deep South, I have zero patience left for people who think that wearing a mask is so inconvenient that they're willing to risk the safety of others. Even if she were to rent out the entire Walmart store every time she films a TikTok, which I'm sure she does, you should still wear a mask. Kids watch this shit. You're supposed to be setting a good example. Speaking of kids, her content is targeted to and consumed by them. She even acknowledges this in some of her videos that I've seen.
I'm a burrito. Oh, not that girl. I don't like her. She's so annoying. Can't kidnap her. The kids love her.
So why then are there so many references to growing a fat peach? They're not just references, actually. It's literally her slogan. Like, she says it at the beginning of videos.
It's a great day to grow a fat peach. It's a great day to grow a fat peach. It's a great day to grow a fat peach.
Good morning, world. It is a great day to grow a fat peach.
And it's in her YouTube header on her channel. Why do kids need to worry about having a big ass? I don't even like saying that sentence. Young girls already see a slew of abs, poreless faces, and Photoshop bodies on a daily basis. They don't need their favorite influencer telling them to start working on their Kim K ass at the age of 11. And don't try and tell me they aren't kids. I've read the comments. Also, wear a mask to the gym, okay?
Why do you like being outside so much? You see, sweetie, there was once a time where being outside was illegal, so, you know, count your blessings.
Where is it illegal for you to go outside? You're literally outside right now. You do not get to complain. Some of us haven't left our houses and haven't done a single fun thing in almost a year. You've been going to Walmart and IHOP every single day without a fucking mask. Someone's grandma is dead, but at least you got your funfetti pancakes, am I right?
This. Ooh, yeah. Stop messing with those chairs. There's coronavirus. You have no idea who's touching those.
There is no way that she just ran into the fucking point like that. Yes, there's coronavirus. You dumbass. Ugh! I don't even have a joke for this.
Oh, this is so pretty. I gotta touch it. Touchy touch, touchy touch. Can we get this? It's so soft.
Stop!
Put it down. We're not getting it. Let's go. Dang it. I think I got a boogie. Ooh.
Stop!
Don't pick your nose in public. That's embarrassing. Okay. Oh, that looks so shiny. I gotta touch it.
Stop!
There is literally an elderly woman in the background wearing a mask while you rub your face on that seat, shove your fingers up your nose, and then wipe your hands across those glasses that are on display without a mask.
Hello, and welcome to a new segment. Let's call this one Amy Woe doing things that would be considered unhygienic even if there were not an ongoing pandemic.
Really? Okay. You're not leaving. You should have cake. Dang it. I'm just gonna sit right here. Don't sit on the floor.
You're disgusting, and I don't feel bad for anything I've said in this video.
How you make the best content. Every day I wake up, I do not know what I'm gonna create. I don't. I really thrive on living in the moment.
Oh, believe me, no one would suspect your manners to be rehearsed. This whole spiel she's on is like a Kanye West tweet.
People ask me all the time, Amy, how do you even come up with these ideas? Like, how do you even come up with your videos? Bruh, I have no idea anything.
People ask me all the time how I come up with my ideas, my brilliant ideas, and I just say to them, you know, bruh, I have no idea anything.
Chicken nuggets or chicken strip. I really like nuggies and I really like tendies, but here's the thing. If I do not consume at least one tendy every single day of my life, it's not a good day.
Why are you talking so loud, bruh? Also, close your eyes and tell me you wouldn't think this is Lele Pons. Except even Lele wears a mask. You know you're doing something wrong when I can compare you to Lele Pons and you come out the runner-up. I was gonna try and make this video a little longer than my other ones, but I honestly can't stomach watching any more of this trash. I'm sorry if this video became less about cringe and more about, oh wow, this person is legitimately a piece of shit. But yeah, I wish this person didn't have over 11 million followers on their platform of mostly kids, so they never get called out for anything. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to
A Tween Show Cringe.
My name is ChadChad. Not really. And teachers have been up to some stuff recently. Some have been up to some really bad stuff, and then others have just been up to some stuff that's making people angry on TikTok.
Hey, could you please put your phone away? I've already asked you once.
Not that that's necessarily a difficult thing to do. I've never had a teacher. Technically, I've never been into a school other than college. It's because I was so brilliant and smart and incredible that I didn't have to. I just popped out of the womb and went straight to college. I wasn't homeschooled. Just remember that I have no experience with having a high school teacher other than my mom, and that was a lot of fun because if I ever pissed my teacher off, the passive aggressiveness didn't stop after the bell rang. I didn't have homework, but if I failed a math test, I wouldn't get to stay on the health insurance plan, so. Pros and cons. And while we're talking about pros, this video is sponsored by Scentbird. Christmas is right around the corner, so why not give your loved ones a gift that keeps giving all year round? Scentbird is a monthly subscription service that lets you try fragrances from over 600 brands. You or your recipient can choose a new designer perfume or cologne to try every month with plenty of unisex options also. Each fragrance comes with a 30-day supply, so you or your loved one can try it out without having to pay the price for a full bottle. Just choose between a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription and Scentbird will send it to the recipient's email address. Or if you're looking for more of a one-time gift, Scentbird also offers perfume and cologne sets filled with scents from top brands like Gucci, Dolce, and lots more. Whether you're treating yourself or a loved one, you can try high-end fragrances for only $16 a month, or if you use my code CHAD2, it's only $11 for the first month. I got 3 more scents this month and I'm a huge fan of the color scheme. This one is Belle by Toca, and it's a citrus blend that also makes you smell like you just took a bath in flowers. This is La Femme Intense by Prada, and it's more of a woody, elegant scent with just a touch of floral in there. It smells like something you would wear on a mysterious late-night date to make everything more sophisticated. This one you can probably tell is my favorite from this month because of how much is left in there. It's called Sugarful by Michael Germain, and I've been spraying it way too much because I can't get enough of it and keep getting compliments. But that being said, I still haven't even used half the vial, so there's plenty of product in these. Scentbird vials are actually 8 times bigger than regular samples you would get at the store. This one smells sweet, like a mix of strawberry and cotton candy, but also has some sandalwood to balance it all out. This is definitely my favorite, and I'll actually be buying the full bottle of Sugarful because it's amazing. Scentbird is a flexible subscription, so if you need to skip a month or anything, there are no penalties. Plus, they are now available in Canada too, so if you want to try Scentbird out, be sure to use code CHAD2 to get 30% off your first month. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This teacher's account has had a lot of viral TikToks this week. You might have seen them. I've seen at least 3, plus stitches and duets. off. A lot of which were mostly not positive. Most of her videos that I've seen are in this format where she's like, this is how I would react if a student did XYZ. Pretty cut and dry, right? You might be thinking there's no way that this could go wrong, to the point that this teacher is having to turn off her comment sections and post multiple response videos. And if you are thinking that, no, you're wrong.
Hey, could you please stop drawing on the desk? What? Oh, yeah, I'll stop. All right, class, open your books. Hey, didn't I just ask you to stop drawing on your desk? Here, use these, clean it up. What? Fine.
So the student won't stop drawing on the desk and she's annoyed by it, which makes sense. I mean, schools usually want to keep their property clean, I would assume, but the comments seem to have a different opinion. It comes off, just let them draw. Or let them draw, then have them clean it after. There are a lot of people saying that this is ridiculous and she should leave them alone because drawing on the desk helps with anxiety. I guess I could maybe see both sides to this. On the one hand, if it's just like an absent-minded scribble, if it's a pencil you're using and it comes off using these wipes, it doesn't seem like that big a deal. Unless what you're drawing isn't school appropriate. What are you drawing, Johnny? This? Oh, it's actually a massive a butthole. Okay, well, please clean it up. Just let him draw. He has anxiety. But I can also see being a teacher and this kid isn't listening to you while you're trying to keep your classroom clean. Teachers don't get paid a lot, guys. I don't know if you've heard or not. Definitely not enough to be like guardians of the school desks. I can't say that without sounding like a Visco girl. Desks. 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 Like, is that in the job description for being a teacher? Must be able to teach kids 9 through 12, must make TikToks between class periods, and must personally ensure the safety and quality of all desks on school grounds with your life.
Or you're fucking fired.
Miss Cheney. Yeah? I've been trying to get all these drawings off of the desk, but they're just not coming out. Oh, you don't have to do that. You're not even the one that drew on the desk. But if during your work time you want to keep trying to get it off and make it your project, I'm totally fine with you doing that. By the end of the school year, these are going to be off of the desk.
Okay, and now we're enlisting other students to try and get the drawings off. They're not even bad drawings. And if they haven't come off at this point, I think it's fate. They're supposed to be there. You might actually cause a Nexus event if you keep trying to erase them.
Hey, Miss Cheney, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, of course, go ahead. Okay, thanks.
This is something I'll never understand about school, is having to ask to go to the bathroom. I have anxiety. Shocking, but it was a lot worse in high school, like a lot. If I had been in school and had to ask for permission to go to the bathroom, I just wouldn't do it. I would just remove the need to use the bathroom from my body. I would transcend morality. You have to raise your hand, the teacher stops talking and everyone looks at you, and then everybody is gonna know that you, a human being, use the bathroom. That's fucking embarrassing.
Okay, here you go. Hey, when you go to the bathroom, if you're getting a snack, could you just let me know?
I don't understand the issue with this one because they got snacks. Kids eat a lot. They probably were just hungry and grabbed them from the vending machine on the way back. Not really what I would call sus, unless they came back through the vent.
Bye everyone, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Hey, can I chat with you for just a sec? Okay, so do you have any medical conditions I need to be made aware of?
Are you legally allowed to ask a student that? Like, are you allowed to just go up to them and be like, hey, I was just wondering, is there a particular reason, perhaps a medical one, that you shit so often? Or is shitting violently and frequently just like a hobby of yours?
The 10-15 minute bathroom breaks really need to end. Our class is only 45 minutes long, which means you are missing a lot of instruction by being gone for 15 minutes.
Personally, I don't think I would ever be able to go up to a student and ask them what they're actually doing when they're using the bathroom. That just seems stressful for all parties involved. Maybe there's a better way to go about it, right? Like maybe you could have students fill out forms detailing their entire medical history the first day of class, or put security cameras in the bathroom stalls. It's way less intrusive. I think the biggest reason I've seen so many angry comments on this account is about this particular topic, which is students having cell phones in class.
Hey, can you please put your phone away? Thank you. Hey, could you please put your phone away? I've already asked you once. Thanks. Okay, here's the deal. I shouldn't have to ask you 3 times to put your phone away. I can see that you're playing a game. So you're gonna put your phone in the phone jail and it'll sit over there until the end of class when you can pick it up right before you leave. Sound good?
Here you go. She had to turn off comments on this one, but I've even seen people go onto her other videos just to leave a comment about this one because it made them that angry. Again, I've never been to a high school class, but if you don't want your phone taken away, then maybe just don't be on it when the teacher looks at you. I mean, whenever I was sitting in class, I would check my phone, but you have to do it discreetly. So it just seems like this student is bad at being sneaky. Like, if you can't check your phone without your teacher busting you every time, you kind of deserve to have your phone taken away at that point. Just get better at being deceitful. It's the right thing to do.
I teach high school and I think this policy is very fair. If they finish early or if I tell them that they can go on their phones, then they can go on their phones. Also, if we have long class periods, which some days we do, I'll work in like a 5-minute phone break for them to have a brain break. But if it's work time, if I'm speaking, or if they're taking a test, phones should be put away.
I mean, yeah, of course you can't be on your phone during a test. Why is that even an argument? Hey, Sarah. What's up? We're taking a test, as you know, and I couldn't help but notice you have all the answers pulled up on your phone. Yeah? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take that. Yeah, you can't take it. It's my property. Okay, well then I have to fail you. I'll draw on the desk. No, please. Sarah, okay, don't touch the desk, all right? I am so sorry. Just forget I said anything. No, please. I looked for forever on her page for the TikTok that started all this drama, and apparently it got deleted, so all I could find was this duet.
Are you sure you don't want to put it in here? It's
Yeah.
just going to sit over there until the end of class and you can pick it up before you leave. No? Okay, so that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher. So I'm going to call down to the office. An administrator will come down. They'll bring the school officer.
The school officer? Is that like a security guard? So we're calling security because a student was watching TikToks in class. I mean, unless it's like during a test and the student is refusing to get off of their phone. But still, why wouldn't you just fail them on the test and then tell the kids' parents that they're being a shithead? I think it's mostly the delivery on this one. It's a little more intense and the comments are saying that it's condescending. My personal theory is just that a lot of people have had a similar experience to this with getting in trouble with a teacher, and the cadence of this video,
So that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher.
is sending them into what is known as the scientific response of fight, flight, or leave angry internet comments. She does other kinds of videos just generally talking about what it's like to work as a teacher. She also does what I ate for lunch today videos. She seems like a genuinely nice teacher who cares about teaching kids. I feel bad that she's having to turn off her comments, but I guess she had to make a follow-up for the desk drawing video because of the amount of negative comments on that one.
All right, class, who can answer that? Hey, could you please not draw on your desk? I don't want it to stay in the desk. Oh yeah, I'll stop. But hey, could you please not draw on the desk? Yeah, sorry, I know. Okay, so here's a piece of paper for you to draw on instead of the desk, and here's a wipe to clean it off. Could you please do that for me?
Do you not have to take paper to school anymore? Should you not at least have one piece of paper? If the students don't have paper, then why do they have pencils or pens? It doesn't add up. To combat the desk drawing, she might have to start collecting pens and pencils like she does cell phones before class. Hey, Sarah. Oh, hey, Teach. I couldn't help but notice that you've been using your pencil a lot during class, the pencil. So I'm just gonna have to ask that you put it in the pencil jail. No, that's in here. Okay. It's just gonna sit over there until the end of class. It'll be waiting for you. I think I'm good. Okay, so that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher. I'm gonna have to contact the FBI and saw off 2 of your limbs with this rusty machete. As always, y'all can let me know what you think in the comments, but I'm gonna call it there. Also, if you're interested in Scentbird, be sure to use the link in my description or the code CHAD2. It does help out the channel. Plus, you get a discount off of your first month. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And dating people is hard. It can be difficult to find somebody who fits your requirements. For example, just a couple of mine are have to have green eyes, has to have black hair, has to wear a green and black catsuit with a utility pouch on the lower left leg, has to be Dr. Draken's assistant, you know, just personal preferences. But some people can take it a little too far, and their preferences become a little nitpicky and sometimes hypocritical. Something that has the ability to feed people's tendencies to do that is quite often dating apps or dating websites, just because it becomes so easy to write people off just based off of one quick glance at their profile. And we don't want that to happen to us. So in order to use dating apps more effectively, we will be watching this video today that'll just help us understand what to avoid when creating our dating profiles and what guys really don't like to see on there. And assuming this video helps, which I'm sure it will, and you land a couple IRL dates that you need to prepare for, you're in luck, because this video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. This year is actually a monumental birthday for Adam and Eve. They are celebrating 50 years of satisfaction, guaranteed. And you can help them celebrate by using code CHAD and getting 50% off of one item of your choosing. They have a huge selection. There's stuff for yourself, there's stuff for couples, or stuff for more than 2 people. Why limit yourselves? They have free shipping to the US and Canada, some exclusions apply, and 24/7 customer service. Just click the link in my description and use code CHAD to claim your 50% off of one item. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. I found this video on Reddit, so I'm not sure what this guy's name is. The channel is mostly car videos, but the name says Dante, so I'm gonna go with that. Dante and I have some things in common, actually. Well, really only one thing, and it's the reasoning behind why he made this video and why I'm making this video on his video.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Maybe I can point out the flaws with some of these things.
Maybe I can point out the flaws with some of these things.
Maybe the women will see this.
Maybe the Dante will see this.
And they'll realize, man, I'm doing something wrong here.
And realize, man, I'm doing something wrong here.
If I change this or maybe change the way I think, they'll realize, oh, here's how to get a good guy.
If I change these or change the way I think, they'll realize, here's how you get a good girlfriend.
The one I'm reading right now, they're looking for a partner in crime. It made me think a lot of women are attracted to like bad boys, like people who break the law.
People who break the law? I don't necessarily think that this woman's profile was implying that she wants to date a literal criminal. She probably just meant that she's looking for someone who will go to Target with her at 10:30 p.m. on a Tuesday to buy face masks, and not that she is actively seeking out a bank robber. So what do you do for a living? Oh, tax evasion. Oh my god, no way. Yeah, and I also dabble in some vandalism on the side. That is so f***ing hot.
Like they put themselves in that situation and the girls are attracted to it. They say they want good guys, but they go after the bad ones. It also made me think, like, seems like, I mean, this is probably why there's few females in the construction industry.
There were so many red flags in just those 2 sentences. First of all, females. Can we not do that? It's very telling if you refer to women almost exclusively as females. Also, saying that women want good guys but only ever go after bad guys just has the nice guy mentality written all over it. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I am so nice to females. Like, I am so respectful of those bitches. I do not think they're smart enough to choose someone good to date. I think they're f***ing stupid, but I don't get it.
Why won't they date? I mean, this is probably why there's few females in the construction industry, like, because guys seem to build and women want to destroy.
Oh, this is why there are so few women in construction, because females just want to destroy. Has nothing to do with the fact that it's a male-dominated field within which women are often made uncomfortable and treated horribly compared to their male co-workers. Nay, it's because women want to destroy things. Hey boss, great news. We just wrapped up construction on the new Burger King. Oh, that's great, Jeremy, and we're ahead of schedule. Rebecca, what are you doing? Stupid female brain, not know how to build, only know to destroy. Rebecca, please stop, Rebecca. Rebecca, we can't keep rebuilding Burger Kings.
Probably why the typical guy is the one who gets down on one knee, and then at the same time, it's the women who are typically the ones that hand them papers and to say, sign here. Men create and women destroy. They just want to watch the world burn.
Jesus, dude. I would say who hurt you, but I think we all know. I am sorry that you had an experience, obviously, where your heart got broken, but lots of people get their heart broken and they don't turn into a misogynist.
Another thing on here, there's one question on here. Like, I had to make myself breathe because I thought it was so funny. The height, like another hypocrisy where it says, how tall do you want your partner to be? And mine is like, I don't like short girls.
So you don't like women, you don't like short women, you don't like women who have height preferences, you don't like women in construction. Are we sure you like women?
And they have no problem saying they don't want to date guys under 6 feet tall. And I'm 6'2", so I'm there. However, even I have difficulty finding someone to actually just go out with or just to talk to.
Well, that makes no sense. I can't imagine why women don't want to have a conversation with you. That's weird.
Women want to destroy. It's just difficult talking to them. I mean, that's a whole other story.
It's really not. Here's a simple way to start a conversation with a woman, okay? Hello, I really like your jacket in this picture. It's super cute. Thank you. I got it at Target. Oh my God, I love Target. I could get lost in there for hours. I am looking for a partner in crime who will go to Target with me any time of the day. I think I can help with that. And here is an example of how not to start a conversation with a woman. Greetings, dumb, stupid female. I am decently fond of that jacket you happen to be wearing. Thank you. I got it at Target. Did you destroy the Target? I'm sorry. I bet you threw a big old block of C4 behind you as you left. I did not. Typical female. They simply lack. I feel like this isn't about me anymore. They destroy everything in their wake.
Specifically stated that I will only date someone who's at least 5'7". I'm giving them somewhat a leeway.
Leeway? That's leeway?
That's leeway.
I am 5'7". I don't know if that's considered tall, but I do know that I'm tall enough for my grandma to comment on it every time she sees me and complain whenever I wear heels. The average height for women in the US is 5'4". So you actually also have a tall height preference, which there's nothing wrong with that, unless you just said, in basically the same breath, that you don't like women who have a tall height preference.
Most of the ones that I've messaged, and sometimes I even mention that fact, and that they don't respond. And it's like, what's the point?
I don't know, Dante. Maybe one of their personal preferences is for guys that don't have rooms missing a third of its walls.
The majority of y'all, honestly, y'all are hypocrites. I see a lot of girls who are like 5'4", and you still don't want to, you're looking for someone taller, but you're being a hypocrite about it, but you don't want to date anyone about that's under 6 feet. Like they have to be at least 6 feet tall. And it's just very hypocritical and illogical.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Did you just call women hypocrites for having a tall height preference? Dante, it's the same thing, Dante.
And it's just very hypocritical and illogical. And I don't like that.
Yeah, and you just said that you don't want to date anyone under 5'6". 5'7" is the minimum. 5'6", you would date somebody 5'6", but that's probably it.
5'6" and under, like, I got no problem dating you, but it's, I mean, that's probably all it's gonna be.
So 5'6" is not wifey material.
Girls are like 5'4", but you don't want to date anyone under 6 feet.
That's an 8-inch difference, right? If a woman is 5'4" and wants to date someone who's at least 6 foot, that's an 8-inch difference. You are 6'2", and your height preference is at least 5'7". So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-inch difference in height. So you basically have the same exact height preference that you just gave as an example.
And it's just very hypocritical and illogical.
The only difference is you are the tall one. It's the same thing, Dante.
It's the same fucking thing. I would much rather be with someone who's like half decent but intelligent and thinks for themselves.
Well, that doesn't exactly seem accurate. I just want a woman who can think for herself, as long as she agrees with everything I say and thinks exactly like me.
I do not like hypocrites. That's my favorite word to use. I love pointing out hypocrites.
Hey, me too.
More like the silent majority, the ones who don't speak up for themselves, the ones who have trouble with that. So that's kind of like why I'm starting these videos.
Oh yes, thank you so much for speaking up on behalf of 6'2" men who don't want to date women that are shorter than 5'7", who think women are assholes, who don't know how to think for themselves and want to destroy the world. Those kinds of people really have trouble making their voices heard.
I don't like that.
Okay, so that's the end of this video. It is now time to take what we've learned and use it to create the ultimate dating profile to maximize our chances of finding the perfect man. Hello, my name is ChadChad, but not really. And I am seeking a partner who is any height. I have absolutely no preference whatsoever. I am 6'1" and currently work in construction. It was very difficult to teach myself not to go Wreck-It Ralph on every building within a 5-mile radius. But with some perseverance and thinking for myself, I persevered perseveringly. I am extremely intelligent, but not too intelligent. I am logical, and I do not condone crime in any way, and am looking for a partner in strictly legal activities. If I am what you're looking for, please send me correspondence via carrier pigeon, because apparently some of us still reside in the 17th century. Yours, hopefully, ChadChad. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today I'm here all alone. It's just me, just by myself. There's no one else here. Except for Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. I was really worried that you were gonna just start recording a video by yourself. And I was just gonna sit here and like watch you.
So like I said, I don't know if the first video of mine that you saw was the Alpha podcast, but you posted a video pretty soon after that for the War Room people, where they like fight in wars and summon fire.
That is correct, yes.
So I figured you would probably need a refresher. I found this account for you. They just post inspirational quotes and like rules for alphas like ourselves.
Did you say like ourselves?
Like ourselves, yes.
Oh. Thank you. It's gonna sound silly, it might be hard to believe, but nobody's ever called me an alpha male before.
I'm more of the alpha than you.
Okay.
Here's where my alpha is, and then here's where your alpha level is. That's why we need to watch these. You might get on the same level as me. I doubt it. Hey, do you want to stop being a beta that listens to beta music with beta earbuds? Then you can with today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon offers comfortable, affordable earbuds that start at half the price of other premium brands without sacrificing the audio quality. I have their newest and best model yet, the Everyday Earbuds, with customized gel tips so that they won't budge, no matter how many strenuous Sigma activities you're doing. Their compact carrying case, which comes in a range of fun colors, can charge your earbuds 4 times on a single charge and give you a total battery life of 32 hours. With over 48,000 5-star reviews, the Everyday Earbuds now have more bass and 8 hours of playtime that'll let you spend less time charging and more time putting the betas in their place. If you want to check them out, you can click the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad for 15% off of your purchase. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Can a woman help you become a millionaire? Yes, only if you are a billionaire.
I like that this was tweeted on Twitter for iPad.
He was just like on his stomach with his feet swinging behind him.
Can a woman make you money? The answer is no.
Money and girlfriend do not go together. Either you make money or make a girlfriend.
Either you make money or you go outside with a shovel, you dig up some dirt and just kind of sculpt it into a female.
Just like all night, just bent over the bench with the air dry clay and like the Play-Doh toys where you squeeze it through the top. Just like the hair comes through the holes. Ah, she's beautiful. Listen close, baby girl. I may look like a gentleman, but you don't want to see the beast that lives inside me. I like to think that they have shoot days for these, like dedicated shoot days, and they bring multiple outfit changes, situate their glasses.
Listen close, baby girl. I may look like a gentleman, but you don't want to see the beast that lives inside me.
A well-dressed man is always better than a shirtless man. And then there's a man becoming shirtless in the background.
And that's why I don't take off my shirt during sex.
I don't take off my clothes when I shower. Wear my jorts, and my jandals.
And my gen glasses. Why is he standing like that? His posture is like...
This is filmed on the iPad. Gotta like.
That's right.
The iPad is like falling, so he's like falling with it. So this is the guy that you don't be like this guy. This is the bad alpha.
Bad alpha.
No iPad for a week.
Back in your cave.
I failed to maintain a relationship because I don't know the art of lying.
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 I think he should have just tweeted the first line of this tweet. I failed to maintain a relationship.
Hey guys, just failed to maintain another relationship. Hey, what's up?
My standards. Bye. I was hoping that he was gonna speed up at the end, because that would make more sense.
My standards, bye.
What? How did you get so fast? You must have bought a lot of crypto. You can flirt with my women. If she flirt back, she is now yours.
Just letting you know, you can take my girlfriend away from me in the blink of an eye.
If she even speaks a single word to you, take her. That is how ownership works, because you know, women are, you can own them.
She spent my entire jean outfit budget on other things.
She spent all my Johnny on McDonald's. Girl, you are like a coin. Aw, valuable? Nope. Two-Face.
The only time you're allowed to speak to your girlfriend is if you're gonna use some weird, like, pun joke to demean her.
I'm gonna need you to film B-roll for all of these.
Yeah, do you want me to do this one right now?
Do you have a briefcase? Girl, you are like a coin. Aw, valuable? Nope. Two-Face. Oh, you wanna divorce me? Okay. Your house will stop being paid of. Your car will get repoed and your credit cards will start getting declined.
And so your only option at this point is to develop Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, you want to divorce me? That's not an option, babe.
Because you're gonna die.
He like needs to make a mold of you before you're legally allowed to leave so he can recreate you.
Yeah, wait, at least give me time to make another girlfriend.
Let me scan you with my iPad. Oh, so you want the nice guy now because he became successful? Sorry, honey, but you rejected him a long time ago.
Are we meant to believe that the person tweeting this considers himself a nice guy?
We are, yeah. I don't think that it's very alpha to refer to yourself as a nice guy. So I think that this might be an imposter. We should be wary.
Who stole the alpha male's iPad?
Emergency meeting. Who the f stole my iPad? Give it back. Going to a for love is like going to a library for workout. Why does he speed off in the background? Like, watch how he speeds off.
I gotta go. I gotta take a shit.
And I'm leaving.
What are all these videos of guys just like looking into the camera and like buttoning one button of a tuxedo jacket? Nothing says like, I don't care about other people's validation quite like posting videos like this on social media. Do you guys like this outfit? Do you like this shirt? My Joe tie?
My Jotch.
Jotch?
Watch. Jean watch.
I was thinking Jean crotch.
My genus.
My genitalia.
My genitalia.
Oh, this dude's got a Jean dick.
Am I in a relationship? Nope. I'm single as a dollar and not looking for change. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, do that one.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, do that one. Make sure you get the push-up where all of their limbs stop touching the ground at the same time.
I'll do that. So go ahead and read what you were reading.
Am I in a relationship? Nope. I'm single as a dollar and not looking for change.
I put my whole juicy in that one. I think I'm actually a little bit more alpha than when we started.
That leveled you up at least 3 alpha levels. So go ahead and pat yourself on the jack. We should love, not fall in love. Because everything that falls get broken. Kind of like how you broke all of your ribs.
What do you mean? I'm fine.
The second half of this video is just me calling you an ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you edited into an ambulance in the thumbnail.
Take like a screen grab of me like in midair doing that.
In midair. You're straight up and your legs are perpendicular. Anyone can dress like a boy, but it takes balls to dress like man. I've never worn a suit, but that's just because I don't have any balls.
Last time I put on a suit, it was one of the hardest experiences of my life. I was cowering in the corner for hours before I had to put it on. We missed the wedding we were going to.
Was it your wedding?
Yeah, it was my wedding, and I was shitting and pissing.
Oh, God.
But at least I had the balls to do it.
In my mind, that doesn't make you any less of an alpha. I think that you still deserve your level, which is still lower than me.
Don't have to bring that up every time, but...
We live in a society where people ignore each other to get others' attention. Most of these make sense. You know, like if your girl talks to somebody else, she legally belongs to them. This one, I'm not really getting what the message is.
So this is alpha male trying to come up with some reason why not every girl wants to talk to him.
She acts like she doesn't like me because she likes me too much. She told me not to come to her house.
We live in a society where people tell other people, I don't know you, stay the fuck away from me.
I'm calling the police.
Why did you kill my dog?
Sometimes even the devil on my shoulder asks, what the f are you doing?
Where the f are we?
Yeah. Why are you wearing that makeup? What the hell is going on?
Did we just kill some people? Like, oh my god.
Women always says, the divorce was not my fault.
Are you specifically talking about the women that have divorced you? Because in that case, I think I'd agree with them.
He's been divorced 18 times. Yeah. They always say, all these women, they're like, oh, it wasn't my fault. And all I did was work 24/7 and I never talked to them.
How could it be my fault? I've never spoken to her.
The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose. I don't know, this is starting to sound less fun to me, being an alpha. I don't know if I want to reach peak.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel honestly threatened. There was like the one about like, you do not want to know the beast inside me and be careful when I get quiet. And now he's like, hey, just, you know, I'm the most dangerous person in existence.
What wisdom would we instill to the public as far as reaching our level of alpha?
All right, picture this. All right, we fade in on a black and white video of a man in a tuxedo. He looks absolutely jacked. He's spinning around. Over the video is text that says, I pooped. I farted. I'm so scared. I'm gonna kill somebody.
If you're here, you definitely know who Danny is, but go watch his channel, go watch his second channel, go watch his gaming channel, go watch his Jorts channel.
If you want to go ahead and send me money, that would be cool too.
I'll put Danny's Cash App somewhere on the screen, so send Danny money for the ambulance so that he can fix his arms. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're gonna have a party. Not that kind of party, but don't worry, it'll still be a blast because instead of dancing or having fun, we're going to find out whether we're a fish he or a fish her. Gender reveal parties were birthed in 2008 by a blogger who decided to cut into her cake and let the color of frosting reveal her baby's gender. Little did she know she was starting a new custom involving family and celebration and wildfires. But before we start to babble about these TikToks, let's take a moment to babble about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Babbel, the language learning platform with over 10 million subscriptions worldwide. My mom and grandma speak Spanish, and sometimes they say super sweet things to me, like cállate and eres una decepción.
You are a disappointment.
So I decided it's time to freshen up my own Spanish and join the conversation. Babbel uses award-winning technology to make learning fun while teaching you how to speak a new language in as little as 3 weeks. If normal lessons aren't for you, Babbel offers engaging 10-minute lessons, games, videos, and even podcasts. They really want to avoid the monotony of teaching boring vocab words, so they teach real-world, practical conversations that would be used while traveling, working, or even in everyday relationships.
Triste. Estoy un poco triste.
Or you can just learn a second language so that you can tell people you learned a second language and they think that you're cooler than them. Which you would be. If you want to check them out, just click the link in my description and get 65% off of your subscription. Thank you to Babbel for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This is actually the TikTok that inspired me to make this video. It went so viral that literal news outlets started writing about it. I mean, it's just her first thought is to go hug him, and then all of the boys basically body slam her. But they do eventually include her. Like this guy towards the end hands her a phone, like she's a stranger at Disney World. Hey, you don't look busy. Can you take a picture of us? We just found out he's having a baby boy. I know, I'm the mom. I'm the pregnant one. Oh, no way. Wow, it is so nice to meet you. We've met before. Anyway, just make sure it's in portrait mode. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident because I found another gender reveal party where the same exact thing happens. Even down to the same wardrobe. Everyone's sporting this fashion combo with the hat and the sunglasses that look like you're about to get your teeth whitened. So this is just a thing that happens regularly, I guess, where you forget about and exclude the person who's doing like 99.9% of the work. I didn't know that having a gender reveal party was so life-threatening. Do you think the invitations specify that the dress code is like combat casual? Just wear something that looks cute, but can also protect your ribs from potential trauma. And don't forget your insurance card. That's unrelated, but don't forget it. At least they have the good sense to have the mom throw the ball toward them from a distance. Otherwise, we'd have a real Thunderdome situation on our hands. Congratulations, you're having a boy. Oh my God, that's great. That's what I was hoping for. Good luck. What do you mean? Wait, no, what? Is that a whole baseball team? But it's apparently pretty common to ignore the mother of your child at these things and just sprint in the opposite direction. The gender will get revealed and the dad just starts running off on his own little side quest. Which there's nothing wrong with. I mean, they're just excited. But sometimes you can see the mom in the background, arms open wide, chasing after him like, wow, I'm so happy. Where are you going? Maybe just a squeeze? This is kind of important. Will the baby have pink blood, or will they be a CBS show starring Tom Selleck? I'm not gonna pretend like this isn't a really creative way of doing this. It doesn't have the potential to cause physical injury to anyone or poison any aquatic life, which I can't say about all of these gender reveal parties. Like in this one, we're using a knife. We are using a knife to pop the balloon and pointing it towards the father in the general vicinity of the human that bleeds. And the baby is crying, obviously, because it just witnessed attempted manslaughter. Or you could try and poison all of your loved ones with toxic fumes, huh? Wouldn't that be a gas? Oh my God, I can't wait to find out what the baby is. Good. Wait, what do you mean? What the fuck? Then there's this one where there's not even an attempt to not litter.
You know what, Mommy? I'm a girl. I hope that makes you happy. I always want to make you happy.
I think it was planned, actually. They seem to have gone out of their way to ensure that plastic would end up in the river. What if instead of doing this on the grass, where we would have to pick up after ourselves, like peasants, we put it directly in the water, then we don't have to pick it up, and the world ends a little bit faster. It's a win-win. I'm gonna be a parent. Another popular theme is to use as much water as you can and then put it on a plane. As far as I can tell, it seems to be some kind of competition to see how much water you can waste, and you have to log in how many gallons you used each time you have a gender reveal party. And if you win, they show up to your house with a big check and balloons, which you will throw in the ocean, we hope. Or if you're feeling bored, you can simulate a tsunami just to feel something. Just make sure you get the cake for a good bargain to make room in the budget for the lifeguard you're gonna need. So what's on the itinerary for the party? Drowning. Cool. Because who needs to conserve water, really, when you think about it? Water's infinite, just like awful movies starring Jared Leto. Some of these are also extremely complicated for no reason. It's like the more steps involved in the reveal, the more gender you get, I guess, just in case you want an extra scoop of gender with your gender. Okay, so you're gonna open that box, okay, and then you're gonna pop each of those balloons individually with a spoon, okay, and then when the balloons, they have legs, start running at 30 miles per hour, which doesn't sound that fast, but Usain Bolt can only do 27.3. And then you're gonna can you just tell me what genitals my kid is gonna have? Or you have others where you build a wall just to demolish it, like an episode of Extreme Makeover in reverse. I know this is probably the dad, but I like to think it's a service you can purchase. Like you can hire a guy on Craigslist just for this purpose. He has to email you a resume detailing his experience in breaking walls. From 2009 to 2012, I personally mediated and oversaw a team of 1 just myself having some pretty bad anger issues. Then 2012 to the present, I have been working as an understudy for the Kool-Aid Man. I guess this one isn't really a problem as long as we don't let him volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. You made me a house? Yes, I did. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. You're so welcome. Why are you putting on a helmet? I'm sorry. My wife's pregnant. What does that have to do with Cannonball? For this next portion, I want to do a comparative study. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you 2 videos with 2 different outcomes and 2 different reactions and see if you can pick up on the slight difference in response. Are you ready? Put on your science goggles or you might miss it. Did you see it? The second one didn't have any fireworks. I think there's a fine line between being a little let down and making your daughter regret being born. Okay, the second and third time, did you really need to go on that long in front of your other children who are girls? I can't believe we have 3 daughters. God, girls are the worst. I hate them. Mommy, why is Dad so upset? Don't worry, honey. He just doesn't like the way that you are. Girls can't play sports. These gender reveal parties can apparently cause not only marital drifts, but also tectonic ones.
A family did their gender reveal party at a quarry with 80 pounds of tannerite, which is an explosive powder. When they detonated the explosion, it caused a small earthquake which rocked 2 states, causing lots of damage to nearby houses.
I think we're almost at the point where we need to start adding these to the list of natural disasters. We got droughts, hurricanes, Everlay, Leelay's gender reveal. Can you imagine having to explain why you're in prison after this? I killed a man, and his mom, and his dad, and his entire family. Well, I made a girl bomb. I feel bad for the kid though, because they're gonna have a complicated childhood if this is the length their parents went to for just the gender reveal. I'd be terrified to go to their wedding. Do you, Chad, take Chad to be your lawfully wedded Chad? Yes. Mom, stop it. Put that down. Thank you. I do. Mom, no. No, stop it. Put that down. Stop. Bad mom. There's so many different ways of doing this without endangering the entire state of New Hampshire. And some people do all of them and just go all out. They have the balloons, plus the fireworks, plus the smoke. Some of them even have their own soundtrack. And I honestly admire the setup. It's exciting. I feel like we're watching a movie and approaching the climax. After years of fighting and struggling and breaking walls, we've sacrificed much. Too much, but no more. Because today, everything we've worked for has paid off. And it's finally time to pop the balloon. Everyone do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, it's a pollution. Oh, wow. I had a hunch. I just knew it. I had a feeling. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Do you want to help me do the twinge?
A twinge of cringe?
Basically, you just have to like push every limit of your vocal cords.
Nice.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Today we're here with the Asher Show, a very special guest.
Hello, how are you doing?
We just filmed a video for his channel that'll probably be up by the time I upload mine, so y'all should go check that out. His videos are great. Today we're gonna be checking out this TikTok page, which is called The Handsome Magician. I'm pretty sure that Danny, Drew, and Curtis, I think they did like a collab on this one like a year or more ago.
It wasn't this one, just a similar page, and that was this year because I have no concept of time. Anyway, enjoy.
Excuse Excuse me? He broke into her house.
She's loaded. She's got gold bars and cash stacks upstairs.
Who is she, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife? Why is she so rich?
No, I think it's because of that body she's got in the attic. It was probably a contract or something.
The Handsome Magician, that's the name of this channel?
Yeah, the Handsome Magician.
So who's the magician?
I think he is. I think he's the creator. He's the common denominator in these videos. But his PFP is Mark Zuckerberg.
Of course, as it should be. Oh, so the friend is now navigating.
He actually couldn't see without having someone sit with their back in front of his eyes.
Here's the question. Is that him twice? Or did he get a friend to help him do this bit?
Crippling debt. Your friends, did you know that your friends can actually keep you from going into crippling debt?
Yeah, my friends always tell me that, like, Asha, pay your bills. Yes!
This one. Yeah, I sent you this one.
Sorry, too small.
Is the baseball here for scale?
I thought the baseball was supposed to be showing the shape.
I don't like the shape of you.
Yeah, there's a round baseball
body
in the back.
shaming. The perfect match is out there. Never give up. Dude, I love this guy.
They're always trying to portray some sort of message.
Yeah, like it's, I mean, this one isn't green screen.
Okay. No, you were wrong. I love the royalty-free Ninja Turtle.
It's so skinny.
So thin. Like, this guy's been doing Pilates.
This is the Ninja Turtle that doesn't like pizza. What's that video game where the couple that's like about to break up and you have to talk to them and you like actually type stuff in?
Oh my goodness. I know exactly what you're talking about. You knock on the door. Hello, come on in.
Yeah, the animation of her face looks exactly like that.
Shoot, you're right.
Oh, and this is why, okay, so I saw them like last week and I didn't really recognize them. And then I clicked on their page and I saw this one.
Oh, they're digging again.
But do you see who is doing the digging?
No, I can't. Wait, let me enlarge this.
It's Danny Gonzalez's head.
Is it?
Green, like, edited onto this person.
Oh my god, this is so meta. Oh, I just realized I was too busy focused on the face. I didn't get the message of this video. If you keep digging...
This one is like, don't be greedy.
Yeah, because then you'll fall into a pit of tigers.
Right.
Careful what you wish for, Danny Gonzalez.
Danny, you're getting too fucking greedy and you need to stop.
Get down there with those tigers. Come on, baby, just one little kiss.
Forgot that we're voicing these characters.
Oh yeah, we gotta voice them.
Okay, I'm not in the mood to kiss you tonight.
Thanos snap.
I am leaving you.
Those who lose their tempers lose their loved ones.
I don't know anybody who gets this upset over not getting a kiss.
Yeah, he's enraged that he turns into a tiger. I'd be mad too if I had to wear sandals like that.
Okay, so I did see this one last night. I don't know what this one is.
I think it's like a Roadrunner sketch. It is! Oh my god, look at him run. He doesn't even move his arms. Why doesn't he move his arms when he runs? Who runs like this? What's the message here?
They wanted to leave it up to interpretation on this one.
It's up to the viewer this time. I think it's your turn to figure it out.
Yeah, it's time to use your own head for once.
Have you ever had anyone comment on your lips? Because I don't think I have.
You'll catch more flies with honey. I feel like he wasn't trying to catch any flies if he came up to her and was like, hey, you look like shit. I like his Crocs.
I was gonna say, I love that he's wearing Crocs. Was he gardening before this?
No, he was burying the dinosaur skeleton.
Burying dead bodies in his backyard.
This probably followed that other video where he asked for a kiss and she said no. And he was like, well, your lips look like shit anyway. I wouldn't want to kiss you anyway.
It's like when a guy gets rejected. They were like,
yeah.
Well, you're not that fit anyway, yeah?
Dude, he literally will edit her death into almost all of these.
He loves killing his wife. You know, I don't know too much about physics, but I don't think that's how it works.
I think it is.
I love the money that's buried. What?
There's always money in the ground. I don't know what world this is, but I would love to live here where there's you just dig a couple inches below the ground and there's automatically gonna be money there. You just have to stop after a couple feet, because, you know.
Ham! Ham, 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 ham.
In Japan, we call it hum.
Hamu?
Hum.
Say, what do you make of this Miss Frizzle controversy?
am staying out of it.
I am staying out of it.
Oh, okay. They're getting into politics now.
What was the Miss Frizzle screen cap? I don't know how to explain it, but the new Miss Frizzle is homophobic.
Why would they throw that on the screen?
Does Miss Frizzle like ham?
Child. This guy has a beard. How is he a child? How do you carry your money around? Do you have a wallet, a purse, or anything, or do you usually carry around burlap sacks with dollar signs on them?
Burlap sacks, yeah. I have 2, actually. My favorite flavor of pie is greed and anger. I'm trying to read all the stuff. Pie, greed and anger, punch, punch, punch. What was this one? People who lack empathy.
Oh, he's getting rid of the haters.
Yeah,
okay. He's getting rid of all the negative energy and he's vibing. He's doing a vibe check.
More of a vibe cleanse because he's annihilating everything.
This guy could take Jake Paul in a fight. You see that kick? Holy smokes. And the top hat on the dolphin? How much is the top hat? I'm gonna buy one right now. $114? Oh my god, they are very expensive, but worth it.
I think you should buy one right now.
I'll send one to you as well.
Ooh, that would be amazing, actually. I'll wear it in every single one of my green screen videos.
Yeah, I think you have
that
to.
I ever make.
Knowledge is power.
Oh.
Did he create a coil out of nothing?
He manifested a coil, yeah.
He asked for assistance. He's like, assistance, please. And instead of this woman getting a rope, she decides to throw him a book. Start reading. You can figure it out.
Like, fuck you. Figure it out on your own. Eat this fucking book.
He's drowning.
Oh. Huh. He's dying. Also, this looks like a penis. Wait.
What's the message?
The message is that if you dig holes shaped like a penis,
you will fucking die.
This user figured it out. Okay, you ready for this? In this context, he can't swim up because the clowns are holding us down.
Oh.
It's quiz time.
Okay.
What's this?
Is it a wiener?
That's right. In Japan, we call it winner.
Huh.
I like that they're teaching us things. How to say
I do too.
wiener in Japanese. Is that Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, it is. I never sausage little wiener before.
Okay.
They're allergic to great friendships. Me too.
Oh my god, look at the sun! It was George Lucas. The further down we go into the past, the less sense it makes. Do you think this is all one giant audition for a PBS show that he's trying to get off the air? Because this is what it seems like.
What? I think he'd be good at it. I admire that he's doing what he can with what he has.
And he has so many sweater vests. That's a man that I would take advice from. I read the Bible and I've never seen any of these words before.
I've read the Bible also, and I don't recall him ever saying, letting shit slip or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
Jesus, come on. Profanity, Jesus.
Is this him?
I feel like this is the man behind this whole TikTok thing. It has to be.
This was the guy who played the kid.
He was the guy who played the kid, yeah. I feel like he had a vision to confuse everyone on TikTok, but also give some life lessons. And he was like, Mom, Dad, would you mind doing this for me? I feel like we can go viral.
I think you're right. He's the one that's doing the editing on these.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something behind this whole story.
I think we cracked it, honestly.
I feel so much better because I would have had questions for
I appreciate you going on that journey with me.
You know, now I'm gonna have to like detox and just read a book or something because my mind is scrambled.
Yeah, you're gonna have to purge all the bad energy. Just karate chop and kickbox them. Get them out of there. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the Asher Show for being in my first ever collab. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to a Twitch. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to be watching some videos from the channel Arcade Craniacs. But first, we just hit 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, both to the people who have been here for a minute and the people who just recently joined. Welcome to here. Welcome to this. Welcome to the here that you are at right now. Welcome to the channel. Why didn't I just say that? I first started seeing clips of Arcade Craniacs videos on my FYP, I'd say about a week and a half ago, and I would be lying if I said they didn't each bring me abounding amounts of joy when I see them.
Okay? Edward! Edward, are you okay? What's wrong? What the?
I'm not being ironic when I say that I genuinely enjoy their content. I have a lot of respect for the work they put into these videos. I don't know if they write scripts. It seems like they have like an idea of where they want a video to go and then they just kind of improv until they get there, which it's not easy to do. And the acting is just, this is Nikki or Nicole and Edward. I think they're dating. They make these videos together on their YouTube channel, Arcade Craniacs. Mostly like the 3 a.m. challenges. The videos they make are basically whatever genre J Station is, minus the very poor acting and minus the capitalizing off of deceased celebrities. All that being said, the clips that I've seen were from videos of theirs centering the Among Us franchise, so that's what we will be watching today.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Right now we're at McDonald's and it is currently 3 in the morning, and we just found out when you come to McDonald's at 3 in the morning, you could order the Among Us Happy Meal, you guys. Oh my god, there's literally no one here.
I know.
I mean, 3 in the morning, who's really coming to McDonald's?
Yeah.
You are. And me. After drinking half a bottle of Deep Eddies, trying to forget about how I used to actually buy the Forever 21 t-shirts that said shit like, I heart tacos, or love, or inexplicably just glitter.
Freaking way.
They actually have it.
Dude, no way. No way.
Alright, I'm putting my mask on, guys.
Did you see how easy that was? Take notes, Amy Woe.
This is gonna be creepy. You know how Among Us is. It's freaky, man. If you guys never played Among Us the game, it gets very, like, demonic.
It does sometimes.
It does. I played Among Us twice, and I rage quit both times because I would watch someone stab a crewmate with my own eyes and record it. I would immediately get voted off, even though I was just a crewmate trying to help my fellow fucking crewmates. So yeah, I guess Among Us is demonic in a sense that the people who play Among Us are demons.
Like this video if you're excited, okay? Like this video with your knuckles.
You guys, everyone like this video right now, okay? We have to get 30,000 likes.
One thing I don't understand about these kinds of videos is how they repeat the same thing over and over because they want the kids to remember a certain point. But kids remember everything. If anything, it should be reversed. Like, I need that when I'm watching YouTube videos. Okay, people, so next we're going to apply blush. So to apply your blush, you're gonna take your ZRXQCC blush brush and you're just going to tap in your blush and then you're going to dab, stop. You're gonna dab on the blush wherever you want blush and then you're just gonna brush on the blush with your blush brush, okay?
2, 1. Ew!
What?
What the heck?
What?
Dude, I can't do that. I'm not gonna eat that.
What?
What is that? And there's like no fries even in there.
Ew! Look at this.
Ew!
That's disgusting. They should have given you at least 3 more fries.
What's it smell like?
I think it's a blood.
What?
Why did he say it like that? Why did he say a blood? I think it's a blood. Roger, you're bleeding. No, Steve, it's a blood. It's a blood. A single blood. Don't worry. Roger. Yes, Steve. Roger, you've been shot. Yes, I have. I have, Steve, yes.
This is not an Among Us toy.
What is it? What the heck?
What is this?
What is that?
It's a mouse trap used to trap mice. Not very humane, but that is its function.
Oh my god, this is so disgusting.
Oh, it's a mouse trap.
There you go. Really? Yes, it is.
Is it?
No, don't.
It's supposed to be like a trap?
Don't set it. What are you doing? How do you not know what a mousetrap is, but you instantly know how to set a mousetrap? Imposter.
I don't know. If this...
I told you.
Oh my god!
I told you not to do it. That actually snapped down on his finger. I admire the dedication in this.
Really close on you? Oh my god, Edward!
If he just frodoed out there, I don't admire that as much.
You guys, like the video right now if you're excited to see what else is in here, man. This is nasty.
This is horrible!
Like the video, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Is that a diva cup?
1. That doesn't make any sense.
Or do you think they delivered it maybe? Maybe they like forgot to put it in the box and deliver it to our door. But we didn't tell them our address.
That's the least realistic thing you've said in this video. You think a McDonald's employee realized that they forgot to put your toy in the Happy Meal and then personally delivered it to you when they won't even clean the ice cream machine so you can have a cone every once in a while. Not to mention, if the employee somehow found your address, I don't think it's the imposter you need to be worried about.
Ooh, it smells sour like funky.
Really? Oh my god, what is it?
It's pee.
What?
It's pee.
Are you serious?
It's pee.
Oh my god.
And I have,
oh my god. No.
And I have pee in my mouth
No.
now.
Oh my god. That thing has to be possessed.
There's no way. I literally put him right there.
I guess you could say it's kind of...
Stop. Do not
Please
say
do
it.
not say it. Sus.
You I swear to God, I hate you
right?
so much.
I legitimately want to see what happens next, so here we go. Scary, cutting open Haunted Among Us imposter at 3 a.m. What's inside Haunted Doll?
What?
That's what I mean, you guys.
What?
He's doing it. Look. That's what I mean, you guys.
Oh my god.
What's he doing? Sitting on the couch? Everyone knows that's one of the signs. Temperature dropping, ghost writing, and sitting on the couch.
Wait.
Wait, what is that?
There's something in here, dude. Let me see. Oh. He actually had a bone. So we weren't tripping out. He was actually moving on his own.
Yeah, so we're not crazy. He has a single marrow bone in his body, and everyone knows you only need one for full range of motion. The 205 other ones, no one knows what they do. They're useless. Just like spleens. Or lungs, no one knows.
You want to go inside? Hold on.
Yeah, let me go inside.
All right, let Nicole go inside first. We'll show you everything we have in here. Go inside, Nicole.
Okay, they have a Danny DeVito pillow, a Tom Nook stuffed animal, and E.T. with a bondage collar on. So, I need to be friends with these people.
Like...
That was so creepy.
What? Edward.
What? How about this? Ask him what's a personal question.
I did. I asked him.
What did he say? What?
A black jacket.
At 3 a.m. creepy stuff does happen then.
What?
Edward, we have to get out of here.
Oh my god!
I love how the scary music is playing in the background and their lives are being threatened and everyone else in the lobby is just waiting for the round to start. What am I wearing? Eat my ass. Easy. A black jacket. How did you know that? Can we start the game? My humor is like that. Do not become pressed. Just leave me alone, imposter. Star, 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 star. Star, hey guys, guess what? What? Star, star, what? Star. I eat my own ass. Star, star, star. Start. This is so scary.
The game. Start.
What necklace am I wearing then?
Start.
I ate my grandma's ass. And I. He. And a cow's ass. Start the game. I swear to God. Star. And a sloth's ass.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
Oh my god! Oh, this is so messed up, man. I don't want to answer it.
The emotion put into these is overwhelming. I'm more moved by this than I was by the ending of The Notebook.
Who are you? Who are you, dude?
got a little dark for the audience these are made for. Okay guys, like and subscribe if we should open the door. I don't want to open the door. Shut up. Okay, they like the video. Go open the door. No, do it now. Fine. Oh no, guys.
No,
Chad is about to
please.
get brutally murdered. Like the video to save her life, guys. Quick, hurry. Oh wow, guys. She's done for. I guess you didn't like the video enough. I guess it's kind of all your fault. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe to see part 2 where I customize ChadChad's casket with Among Us characters. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Again, thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. Last week we took a break, kind of a break, but not really, and now we're back to watching TikToks. Yay! Story times have been an internet genre for a while now. I want to say they were popularized in like the mid 2010s, like 2014 to 2015, and they weren't great back then either. So I figured, why don't we check up on the storytellers, except on TikTok and in the year of our Lord 2021, and just see how things are going for them. Are they still dramatizing every life event for internet clout? Are they still having intercourse with toothbrushes? There's only one way to find out. And unfortunately, it's by watching more stinky TikToks. And they are stinky, very stinky, which is why it's so good that this video is sponsored by Scentbird. Summer is over, and while the leaves are starting to change, it's also time to change your signature scent. I like a lighter scent in the warm weather just because I don't want anything too overwhelming. But when it starts to get colder, I want something that goes along better with sweaters and platform Doc Martens, because that is the extent of my fall wardrobe. I know, I'm very original. I struggle with buying things, even clothes, without being sure that I'm going to absolutely love it. So if you're anything like me, Scentbird could be the perfect solution for trying out top designer scents without having to commit to the price of a full-size bottle. They're a flexible monthly subscription, so you can find the perfect fragrance for the next season change with over 600 brands to shop from. If you aren't sure where to start, Scentbird offers a quick quiz that'll help you choose a scent based on your preferences and your past purchases. Like I said, though, it is flexible, so if you want to skip a month, you can with no penalties or anything. This month, Scentbird sent me 3 fragrances. They all smell amazing and sent me into like a fall hyperdrive, but this one is my absolute favorite. I've worn it every single day since I got it, even when I'm just gonna be at home, because it smells that good. This one is called Rebecca Minkoff Blush. I'm not sure how to describe it, but this one just smells clean. This one is called Power Suit, and it's stronger than this one, but at first scent, you can pick up on the coconut and sandalwood mix, and then at the end, you can pick up on the floral and the fruit, so it's kind of a spicy sweet. This last one reminds me of Morning Time. It's called Exhale, and it's got jasmine and rose water that's got a really fresh scent, so kind of like a colder morning after it just rained. You can choose from fragrances like these, including a lot of unisex options each month for just $16. You get a 30-day supply in each container, and you can upgrade it to get 2 or 3 products per month if that's your preference. But with my code, you can get your first month for only $11. Just use the code CHAD to claim it. Scentbird is also now available in Canada, so don't miss out and use code CHAD to claim your first month with 30% off. Thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
November last year, I gave birth to our first baby. It's the first in my family and the 6th in my husband's family.
Firstly, if you're not aware, a lot of TikTok story times are basically just substitutes for music or voiceovers now. I'm not sure what visual I want while you're telling me a story about how your boyfriend's mother's grandfather's sister's ex-boyfriend's son cheated on you, but I don't think watching slime makers have a very poor grasp on color theory is one of them.
We told my mother-in-law we were having a boy, but she was still convinced it was a girl. She told the whole side of the family that it was a girl. I wanted a healthy baby. I didn't give a damn about the sex.
What was that noise? It sounded like somebody getting jabbed in the stomach, or like that blowfish video.
I didn't give a damn about the sex. She told them that we are naming the girl after her mom, which we will never do because my hubby hates his grandma.
Can we get a story time on that? How did he develop a hate for his grandma? Did she get you the root beer candies instead of the Werther's? The story is told by the grandma, and she's just making slime with denture glue and mashing Werther's candies into it.
The problem, for them at least, is that now the baby has plenty of girl clothes that we plan on putting on our son. specifically for his family video calls and for pictures with them. She said we have to stop being childish. She just thought my belly shape was more like a girl than for a boy.
How can you tell that from the outside of a pregnant belly? Actually, you know what? I would prefer if it was that way because then we could do away with wildfires. I mean, gender reveal parties. All right, everyone ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! It's Smokey the Bear! Oh, congratulations! I knew it was gonna be a Smokey Bear. Oh.
Story time on how my mom tried to convince me to have a threesome with her.
Story time on how my mom should be in prison.
So after I got out of work, I met my mom and we went lingerie shopping. That's what she specifically wanted to get. So we were at the store and the first thing she said was, let's get matching sets, which was weird coming from my mom.
Yeah. Yes, it was weird. I'm glad we can agree on that.
But I said, fine, come back for part 2.
I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that you agreed to get matching sets of lingerie with your mom or that you didn't use the 3-minute option. If you drag something out into 3, 4, 51 parts, I won't watch it, okay? You don't deserve my eyes. Except for now, because I am gonna have to watch this for content, but still, fuck you. So I had to find another slime channel because I was scrolling for years on the other one and couldn't find the second part. I just wanna take back anything negative I might have said about the last person slime because this is... What is this?
Like I said, it was really awkward coming from my mom because I've always been close with my mom, but never that close.
I like how they're trying to explain that this was weird because they weren't that close with their mom and not because it was, you know, their f***ing mom.
My mom called me downstairs 10 minutes after. She said, so you know there was a reason why I wanted to buy matching sets with you. And let's call her boyfriend Brian. She said, well, Brian gave me a really good idea. And then she said these words. Let's have a threesome.
Okay guys, I feel like I should repeat what's probably in the title of this video somehow. People make these up for clout, so the chances of this being something that actually happened are at like 2.5% if we're being generous. I just don't want some people in the comments to try and explain to me that these aren't real. I know I just have a stupid, poopy woman brain, but I do know when I sit here and poke holes in the plot lines of these, it's not because I think they're real. It's because if I sat here and just told you that these aren't real over and over again, I don't think it would be that interesting of a video.
My mom tried to convince me.
That's not real.
And we went lingerie shopping.
This is a fake story.
Let's have a threesome.
This never happened.
I was speechless. And she said, I know it sounds crazy now.
Stop adding things to the slime. It is unusable at this point. This slime single-handedly caused global warming. They don't use acid anymore. They just fill a vat with this stuff and it gives people superpowers. It made the Teenage Mutant Slimy Turtles slimy man.
And then Brian jumped in and said, it's not an actual threesome. What we really want is for you to watch us. But we want you to wear your mom's same lingerie.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was gonna be something creepy. They tell their mom no and that it's weird. And the mom goes, you know what? Now that you said something, this is really weird. And then they break up with Brian. Thank God, because he seemed to be a pretty bad influence. Okay, on to the next one.
Lucifer was a baby born in 2020 and most of his life seemed normal, except one thing which was unexplainable. Every time Lucifer's dad came near him, he would immediately start crying.
It might be because you named him Lucifer, like the synonym for Satan. I like how a lot of these TikToks have to have something flashing on the screen or in the caption, like 100% real, true story. This actually happened. Like, okay, I maybe would have believed you, but now it just feels like you're a salesman trying to sell me a car that used to be owned by a 17-year-old boy. Never been in a single accident. One accident minus one is how many accidents this one has had. That dent is from cleaning the car too hard, if you can believe it. Did I mention it's never been in any accidents?
At first, no one thought much of it until it continued every single day. And the craziest part is that Lucifer loved being around his mom. The doctors ran multiple tests on Lucifer but couldn't quite find the problem until this particular doctor stepped up and decided to run tests on Lucifer's dad instead. And it's what he found next that will leave you speechless. Hit the plus for part 2.
Oh my God, that's so weird. Better watch part 2 to figure out what happened. Oh wait, there is no part 2. It doesn't exist. I didn't think it was possible for me to be more disappointed. But here we are. Based on the way a lot of these videos go, I'm going to assume that the dad...
Hey guys, and welcome back to... My name is ChadChad. Today I'm gonna be watching the After series because I hate myself and you guys told me to do it. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. I think that I watched one YouTube video on the first one, which came out in 2019. And now in 2021, 3 years later, there's already 2 more, which is an exponential rate for movies to be produced. I don't know who's behind that. Just a quick recap of what I know about this series from just like hearsay. Number 1, it was based on a Wattpad story, kind of like The Kissing Booth, which was incredible, as we all know. Number 2, it was based, or was supposed to be, a Harry Styles fanfic. Number 3, it's terrible. Number 4, it's terrible. I want to watch the whole series, but I can't sit here and watch 3 movies in a row while I'm filming. I will be here for like 12 hours. So we're just gonna start with the first one and see how it goes. Good luck to me, pray for me, or if you're not religious, you can Venmo me, I guess. Hey guys, just a quick disclaimer. That was a joke. There is no ChadChad Venmo account, so if you see one, please don't send them money. I'm doing fine actually, because this video is sponsored by Confessions of a Rebel. This is a new niche brand dedicated to celebrating the rebelliousness in all of us by creating fragrances that excite and inspire. Confessions of a Rebel's mission is to defy categorization and gender binaries in the fragrance industry while helping everyone to find their signature scent, because everyone deserves to smell amazing. Responsible sourcing is also essential, and Confessions of a Rebel goes straight to the source for their ingredients and works with the best and brightest small batch farmers. All fragrances are vegan and cruelty-free. I received Let's Be Real, this conditioning body wash, Get a Room, and samples of About Last Night, Love High, and Almost Single. My favorite is Let's Be Real. This one smells amazing and has a bouquet of orange zest, lavender, and orange blossom, then some vanilla bean and cashmere woods to ground it a little bit. This conditioning body wash, Get a Room, smells incredible, and I've used it so many times since receiving it. It has a fruit-based smell with apple and mandarin and makes my skin feel super soft. Most of the ones I received are more fruity scents, like Love High, which has notes of jasmine, apple, peach nectar, and orange flower. But if you want something warmer with less fruity elements, Almost Single has some spice fueled by cardamom and black pepper with some deeper hints of sandalwood and rosemary. If you want to check out Confessions of a Rebel, be sure to use my code CHAD to get 20% off your Confessions of a Rebel fragrance so that you can act now, confess later. Thank you to today's sponsor, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so we're walking naked in the woods. That doesn't usually end well, biblically.
There are moments in our lives that seem to define us.
I'm gonna be your spirit guide. We can get you into all the best places even without a fake. No problem.
You're just gonna dive into that while our mom's still standing in the doorway. Yeah, we can get into any club we want. We have really good fake IDs. Also, we do drugs every hour, and each of us has an STD. It's gonna be great.
What's with all the old books? Who brings books to college?
Crazy Tessa bringing books to school where you read books and talk about books and write essays on books. He's a fucking nerd.
The bookish vibe. I like that.
The bookish vibe?
The bookish vibe.
Oh.
Sorry. After you. No, honestly, I insist. Honestly,
No, my mother raised me to...
If this isn't going to be a reoccurring character in the rest of this movie, this entire interaction was the most pointless thing I've seen in my entire life. Go ahead. Oh, no, you go ahead. I insist. No, please. My mother raised me to make everything as awkward as humanly possible in these situations. Okay, please.
Go ahead.
Isn't this scene in the preview? I'm going to hate this.
Great Gatsby. It's a good book. Hate to spoil it, but it was all a dream.
The Great Gatsby, huh? Surprised a girl like you knows about this book. It's pretty underground. Not a lot of people know this, but it was actually based on a movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Is that supposed to imply that she's getting feelings for him already? Like they've had enough interactions for her to be falling for this dude? I also love when a guy mansplains the ending of one of the most popular books in the world to me. It really gets my gears going.
You're going.
Aren't we so glad that there's always conveniently a character like this who's there to pull the shy main character out of their shell? If it weren't for them, there would be no movie. And what a tragedy that would be.
So, guys, truth or dare?
I dare you to make out with Hart.
No. Ew.
Where are you right now? It's really loud. Okay, so you go to college and now you drink. That's really great, Tessa.
Okay, Noah, where is this what? This relationship seems really solid. I think that they have a lot of trust. Ooh, he also has books. I bet he's not as materialistic and shallow as he seems to be. He has depth, and I bet he has a soft spot only for her.
Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same.
Guys, I don't think I can do this. I already want to die at how deep their relationship is because they both read books. I know that their faces are so close together because it's supposed to be building and showing us the tension, but I don't feel it. The only tension I feel is between me and turning this movie off. I know you're not gonna kiss, so just hurry it the fuck up. Pull away last second.
Wait.
There we go. Off, Noah. Your mom said you shouldn't be partying with that roommate. Hey, Noah, aka mom number 2. No one asks you, Noah. You shop at the Gap.
I got it from the Gap.
I'm not the only freshman in this class.
Okay, I'm team Landon, you guys. Noah, Hardin. I'm team Landon. They're both freshmen, and he's not a total prick.
I want to show you something.
I think that it's better if we keep our distance.
Something tells me that she's gonna go. It's always a good idea to get into cars with people you barely know, especially when they're mean to you. Oh, and he's taking her to the woods. Tessa, he's taking you to woods.
Can I ask you something?
No.
Can I show you something?
No. This scene has been going on for years and nothing is happening. Oh my God, end it. End this scene.
So how about we play a game of Second Blow?
Does this character just exist to like bring up games to play? Him and Hardin live together because their parents are dating, so he's gonna call her. You need to come over. Stat. Hardin is upset because you touched elbows with some dude at a campsite and you have a boyfriend even though he doesn't want to date you. Get over here. Oh, and also he breaks things when he's angry. He's husband material.
I'm a mess.
I think that we're both a mess.
You are like the epitome of not mess. I mean, aside from being attracted to super toxic people and cheating on her boyfriend. You know what? Never mind.
Noah is my best friend.
Not anymore.
If I leave now, you're cut off.
So she's cutting her off because she kissed a boy that wasn't Noah. Is the mom in love with Noah? I wish she was, because then something would actually be happening right now and there would be some kind of plot. I mean, we all know that Noah likes moms. So it makes sense.
When you told me your mom was going to cut you off, I had to do something. We can stay here for the rest of the year.
When you told me that your mom was going to cut you off, I had to do something. And I decided to go with squatting in my father's friend's house while she's in Italy for an entire year and not telling anyone. So I landed on crime. How many montages do you need in one movie? This is so boring. We're literally just watching montages of them go on dates or sit at home and eat takeout.
One night when I was 8, my dad was at the pub, drunk as usual. He messed with the wrong guys.
Messed with the wrong guy.
They came to our house for payback.
Came to their house for payback.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
And that's my dad. I need to go.
What? Now?
Jeez, just tell me where he is.
Maybe he's at Blind Bob.
Yeah, obviously, we know this. She read the text messages that said, meet me at Blind Bob's at 9. And then he was like, oh, I gotta go. I thought we were just assuming that that's where he was going. I'm Tessa, and this is 2 and 2. She can't put them together.
Close it there. Make her fall in love with me. And then I'll just turn it off.
So it's way worse than I thought. His friends didn't dare him. He dared himself. So does that mean then that he broke her and Noah up on purpose? And as a result, made her lose her financial support while she's going to college? Very wholesome. Definitely someone that you should stay in a relationship with for 2 whole more movies. It's another sad montage. Do you want to be in a sad montage? Do you want to be in a sad montage too? Right here. There you go. Okay, look up here. Look up there. Beautiful. You did amazing. You were made for the camera. Tessa and Hardin aren't talking, obviously, so we just get another sad montage of the two of them separately, but thinking back on the times that they had together, which even though we just saw all those moments in the movie and they were painful and boring back then, we have to watch them a second time in the form of a sad montage, just in case we missed it the first time.
Miss Young, this is what Hardin turned in. I think it was actually written more for you than it was for me.
I just know that this letter is gonna be super cliche and make me want to rip my face off. Let me try and guess what kind of essay Hardin would write with Tessa in mind, okay? I think it would start with Tessa. That's it. It just says Tessa in Times New Roman font. And the teacher was like, this is an astounding statement on the solidarity of the human mind and how it can so easily become fixated on Tessa. A+. I like how she only hangs out with Landon whenever she and Hardin are not currently speaking. I think it's really cool and fair how they are only friends when it benefits Tessa.
You once asked who I loved most in this world.
And it's still me. But you come in at a close second. The plot is just how they aren't having sex, and then they are having sex, and then they go back to not having sex, and then these little scenes are sprinkled in between where they talk to meaningless characters about how they are or are not having sex. After my ass. So let me know in the comments if you want to see the next one, but I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And there is a new show on A&E, the same network that brought us such bangers as Dog the Bounty Hunter, Storage Wars, and Billy the Exterminator.
I've got to take every shortcut I can.
Adults adopting adults is the new hot goss online. It's the new thing. But I wasn't sure I wanted to make a video on this because I've seen that people have already talked about it. But then I watched the first episode in a moment of weakness, and it was way worse than I thought. I'm already not a huge fan of reality TV because it's usually not reality. Kang just cheated on me. Oh my god, seriously? I am going to end his career. In living as a successful businessman. Okay, yeah. Okay. If his business was breathing. No. There's actually a lot of reasons for adult adoption, like foster kids wanting to be adopted by their foster parents, or stepkids who have become adults who want to be adopted by their step-parents. So adult adoption isn't inherently strange. But this is reality TV, guys. They can't make a show about healthy relationships. Ugh, get that shit out of here. So the show starts out introducing us to the different couples who are looking to adopt an adult, and immediately one couple sticks out to us, super excited to welcome their new family member, and Christy is not. At all. Not even a tad. Actually, we learn that Christy straight up does not want to adopt the woman that they are in the process of adopting, and has even said so multiple times. Like, they've been letting Danny ramble about his creepy motivations for this and then barely let her get a sentence in. If I had to guess, I think she was saying that she's being supportive because it's the only way to keep their family together is by letting him do whatever the f he wants. The way that Christy is clearly opposed to this, and it's still happening, and her even saying that Danny gets what he wants no matter what she says, makes me feel like I have front row seats to an emotionally abusive relationship. And I did not buy tickets. I just went on the internet and I was like, I would like some lighthearted cringe, please. For one, thank you. And then the ticket person kicked me in the head and said, actually, f you. You're gonna feel really sad now. No. And also, you're gonna really hate Danny. Who the fuck is Danny? That ticket will be $8,000. Throughout their entire introduction, Danny constantly references a father-daughter relationship and talks about how much he wants to be a father figure for Eliana. What do we do if I like cheat on you or something? Well, have you maybe just considered not doing that? Right, okay, but if I cheat on you, what are you gonna do to fix it? I guess I would forgive you if you let me get another cat. Perfect. Christy, you don't deserve this. I will adopt you, okay? You can come live with me. You can divorce Danny. You can have as many cats as you want, and I'll even let you keep your deodorant in the fridge. I don't know why you would want to put your deodorant in the fridge. Maybe Danny wants his pits to be so chilly that Kevin Malone would drop them on the floor. I am very concerned that I may steal the Declaration of Independence. I mean, this is a sensitive topic. So far, I have not thought of stealing the Declaration of Independence. I mean, I did, I did steal it. I did steal the Declaration of Independence. What was the question? What's your favorite type of ice cream? Oh,
Yeah, so like soft serve, froyo.
fellatio.
Yeah, I'm calling the police.
With nut. Yeah, lots and lots of nut.
Yeah.
Eliana runs into some issues at the airport, and Danny is freaking out and trying to get over there as quickly as he can.
Baby, we need to move. We gotta go. We need to leave right now.
As if Eliana is going to change her mind about living with them in the time it takes Christy to refill her water bottle. This is the contact picture you chose for your potential daughter. You don't put your kid's contact picture with them bare-shouldered and moist. Parents choose a picture that your mom posted on Facebook 5 years ago, and her friends called you pretty even though you had corn stuck in your braces. They start to wonder if she was catfishing them for the money that they've apparently been sending her, but she has any idea about this dude's infidelity or the young woman that he already tried to adopt, who he fell in love with. They just didn't mention it to her before she came all this way. That's what you're supposed to do in new relationships like this: support each other, quality time, and keep things from them until it's too late. They just got here yesterday, so it does seem a bit early to be like, oh, by the way, we did this before and it almost ruined our marriage, so please don't do that. Welcome to your new home. I think it's fascinating that when talking about adopting Eliana, he says things like, she needs me.
Ileana needs me.
Or she wants to be with me. Or she entrusted me with her life.
Ileana has entrusted me with her life.
But when we're talking about the shitty things he's done, all of the sudden it's our marital issues, and we have had issues in the past.
Our marital problems.
So he is able to act like they're a partnership, but only... To conclude, Danny f***ing sucks. Hey, it's Editing Chad. It's been a few days since I filmed this, and I just found out that A&E completely canceled this show already. They pulled it from their website and every streaming service that it was on, thank God. And Danny is also racist, so you're welcome for this update. I'll talk to you later. Okay, love you, bye. Christy needs to find someone who likes her cats and takes her feelings into consideration before making huge life decisions. A&E also sucks for using Christy's obvious distress as a hook for their show, and I highly doubt that Christy wanted to be on the show in the first place because she seems pretty unhappy with the camera being around. In short, everything about this sucks and I hated it, but you can let me know what you think in the comments, or you cannot leave a comment because I respect your opinion. Do you see how I did that, Danny? I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to merch. I have merch, and it looks like this, and this, and this. And you can get them at ChadChad.shop to wear on your body or someone else's body, and they're very cute. We worked very hard on them, but they're only available until the 29th, so don't miss them. Side effects of Chad merch may include wet mouth, happy stomach, clear skin, becoming richer, your parents finally caring about you, and getting more bitches. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. Says so. Right there. Must be true. Really. And do you remember this guy? I remember him. I remember this guy. I talked about this TikToker a couple years ago when he was posting videos complaining about how hard it is to find someone to date because everyone is either taken, not looking for anything serious, or is 14 years old. Is that a frequent problem you're running into? Does that happen regularly to you? Other than that, I just remember him posting thirst traps with women and always having a belt. Sometimes he would wear the belt. Sometimes he would take off the belt. Because I guess when he takes off his belt, it's hot. But when I take off mine, it's what are you doing? And you're gonna fall off the roller coaster. Make up your mind. You're so up and down. We're going in circles. But I was scrolling on Twitter the other day, and who do I see? Him. It's him. He's back. So now he's kind of changed his content a little bit. Now he fingers food. Time just flies, doesn't it? One day you're hanging out with pretty women and doing TikTok dances, and then the next you're giving yourself salmonella poisoning. Salmonella or salmonella? All I know is it makes you poop a lot. It makes you poop a bunch of times all over the place. You don't want it. That's all I know about it. You don't want it. You can't put your fingers into your mouth after they were just inside an uncooked chicken, okay? When they said raw dogging, they didn't mean your partner actually needs to be raw. It's just a saying. While he's preparing the chicken, he ties its wings together with what looks like a hair tie. Not just its legs, which you're supposed to do. I think it's called a truss, but the wings too. And I'm pretty sure there's no reason to do that. I don't know much about preparing a chicken, but I did consult an expert, which means that I'm right. Just agree with everything that I say, okay?
All right.
So in your professional opinion, you're not supposed to, the truss is only supposed to go on the feet, not the wings, it's just the legs.
That is correct.
In his older videos, he would use hair ties to put women's hands together in a seductive kind of way. So I guess he just likes tying chicks up. Which in this case kind of feels like adding insult to injury, because imagine dying not just so you can be cooked like this, but also subjected to BDSM. Wow, this looks delicious. Thank you.
These handcuffs? Are these handcuffs in the chicken?
She was a very, very bad girl.
That is a choking hazard.
That is what she said. But instead of getting it on with food, you should get it on with today's sponsor. Today I partnered up with Bellesa Boutique and we're doing a big vibrator giveaway, so listen up. Bellesa Boutique is a bi-woman company on a mission to embrace and empower everyone's sexuality, because everyone deserves a little pleasure, a little treat, a little sexy little treat. And thanks to my friends over at Bellesa Boutique, that sexy little treat can come in the form of toys crafted with the highest quality body safe materials out there. The Pebble by Bellesa has both suction and vibration that can be controlled independently, and it doesn't have any of those annoying modes that you have to click through to get to the good stuff. Bless your heart, Bellesa. Thank you. It's rechargeable, waterproof, and don't worry about cramping because the Pebble is ergonomically designed to fit in your hand perfectly, so you can go for hours if you want. And with the Pebble, you will want. And if something disastrous like this happens at the paws of your dog, Bellesa has an official policy to replace your vibe for free. All they ask for in return is a picture of the culprit, of the ruffian. And if you sign up for our giveaway, you'll get a free toy or gift card for a toy. All you have to do is check out Bellesa Boutique with the link below, and everyone who signs up will win something, so get them while they're hot. Actually, I mean, they're always hot, but get them now. Thank you to Bellesa Boutique for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. It seems like he's trying to incorporate the sexy cooking trend as one of his regular things. Girl. Which is just something that we do not need more of. That trend is becoming such an epidemic that it's actually making me a misogynist. I agree. Women belong in the kitchen, not men. Do not let them in there. Do not let them cook. He does your typical moves like mixing things with his hands or slapping dough, but he adds a personal touch by using his fingers to mix egg whites and then showing them to us and pulling them apart. What happened to us? We used to build things. We used to make bridges. Now we make eggs. Is this your legacy? Is this how you want to be remembered? Grandma, show us a picture of Grandpa. Here he is. We were all so proud of him. Wow. And here he is after the discharge. Grandpa was in the army? No, he was not. He also has this new kind of theme where instead of having as many women in his videos, he leans into being single and how lonely he is. So he'll post these videos where he's eating maybe the restaurant wouldn't be so empty if they hadn't seen how you made that food. Maybe you wouldn't be alone if you just stopped humping the air. You don't have to be a crepe to make a crepe. Even the crepe is uncomfortable.
I'm made of dough. What the hell am I doing here?
He does the elevator trend a lot, which is just a trend where TikTok guys film in an elevator. I don't know why they collectively decided that elevators are mysterious and make you look cool, but the ones in LA must have way better lighting, because if I did this trend here in Tennessee, it would be like... He really likes dressing in retro clothing and pretending to read newspapers because he said that he prefers that fashion style to modern day ones.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this is bullshit.
And it started to make sense to me why he has a preference for that time period when I realized that he's an Andrew Tate fan. I was born in the wrong generation, guys. I should have been born in the one where men had cool suits and women had no rights. I missed it. He still does that trend where he pretends to be ugly, which means wearing glasses and pretending to have a double chin. Because those are the worst things that someone can have. Those are the worst things that can happen to people. And then he'll transition into a flattering angle with his hair done. But the character he plays before doing the transition is so confusing to me. He'll try to act nerdy or what he thinks is nerdy. But the most concerning part about this character is that he always has this stain on his pants.
Do you want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe. Do you have a boyfriend?
Every video, in every single one, he has a stain in this exact spot, in this same pair of sweatpants. And it's 100% on purpose, but I can't figure out why it's on purpose. Is it supposed to be water because his character is clumsy? Is it supposed to be pee? Is it supposed to be, you know, egg whites? Whatever it is, the thought of him spilling water on himself as part of his routine is just funny to me.
What's up, you guys? We're gonna give me a
In this video, he walks in as the ugly character and transforms while he's inside.
I've never understood why toothpicks are cool to have. It's a dental hygiene thing, so isn't using a toothpick basically flossing? I heard 9 out of 10 dentists love him. He has reduced risk of gum disease. The way he transforms inside the elevator makes me think of those superhero scenes where they run into a phone booth to change into their suit, except he just changes into a fedora. Help! Someone please help! That alien is huge and scary and it's wearing glasses and now it's even scarier. Stand back everyone, it's me. Fedora guy. Fedora guy, thank God. Ooh, fuck yeah, Fedora guy. He has no cavities or a double chin. To keep leaning into the being alone thing, he'll do TikTok lives where the title is looking for girlfriend, which is the worst way to find a girlfriend. The dating pool on TikTok live is Skull Chef or Jason Nash, a skeleton that can barely speak and never leaves his room, or Skull Chef. What'll it be? If you were missing the old videos where he used to tie people up, he still does that. He just does it to himself. I don't know if it's just supposed to be hot or if it's like a tutorial kind of thing to do to yourself when you're alone. Doesn't seem like it would be as much fun. It's kind of famously something that you need another person for. Oh man! He gets a lot of comments saying that he looks like Johnny Depp, so he'll fix his hair or wear a leather jacket to kind of look like him from the 90s. And he does it so many times. I don't care that you look like Johnny Depp. It's the same video again. Don't care. I don't care that you look kind of like Johnny Depp. I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't care that you look like Johnny Depp. I would honestly rather watch the cooking videos. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I judged too harshly. It probably takes a lot of work to make videos like that. I guess there's only one way to find out. Today we're gonna make a sexy cooking video. Oh wait, hold on. Today we're cooking an old family recipe. We're gonna bust this thing open. Step 1, massage icing pack. Do I cut a hole in the corner of this? Do I cut a hole in the corner of this? Insert the back panel of the house into the canal. I'll insert I'm gonna put it in the canal. I said I'm gonna put it in the canal. This is probably wrong. This feels wrong. This feels so wrong. No. Dry. This is taking too long. Oh my God. Whoever architected this was a freaking moron. We're gonna put the shingles on now. Where's the hole? That's the first time I've said that. No. Every time I touch it, it falls apart. I gotta go wash my hands. No, it looks good. It looks good. Done. Just like Grandma used to make it. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And thank you again to Blessed Boutique for sponsoring this video. Be sure to click the link below to sign up for the giveaway and win a toy or toy gift card. Okay, thank you, love you, bye. Oh no, someone broke into my house and stole my setup or packed it neatly into boxes and then left it here. That's so weird. Why would they do that? What a not smooth criminal. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And I moved, then I got super sick, but then I felt better and everything was great. Just kidding, I got sick again and it was worse than before. But I'm actually really happy about it because it gave me time to explore the magical, literally magical side of TikTok known as fairy talk.
Not the kind of fairy that gets stuck in the Suez Canal, but the type of fairy that dies if you ever say you don't believe in them. Kind of a little dramatic, honestly. You don't ever see any other mythical creatures doing that. Oh my god, is that Bigfoot? No, it can't be. I don't believe in Bigfoot. What's happening?
That's really mean. Like, I don't know why you have to say that, so I guess I'll just die.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And my feet aren't even that big. I'm a tall guy.
Okay.
Proportionately, they make sense.
You're right. Fairy talk seems to have started out with your regular stuff, like people pretending to find a real fairy.
I just caught a fairy. A fairy landed on me.
Fairies are real?
Heck yeah, they are.
And I don't know why the egg is here. Either fairies can lay massive eggs, 4 times their size, or this is the fairy. This is actually an egg fairy. They're like tooth fairies, but if you put an egg under your pillow, you don't get money, you get salmonella. Egg fairies aren't as fun.
A fairy?
I didn't know that.
While I was collecting eggs, a fairy landed on me. It's in my hand.
And as far as scientific discoveries go, I don't think you can get away with concealing about 80% of said discovery. My name is Benjamin Franklin, and look, I just found electricity. Wow, that sounds exciting, but you made me wear this, so I can't really see it. And I found your dad.
Hi, son.
What? He's been gone for years. And I found my dad. You sure are founding fathers. But discovering fairies? Lame. Who wants to do that when you could be discovering today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by Scentbird. I love Scentbird because it's like Christmas, but every month and with scents. It's Christmasmas. Scentbird is a monthly subscription service that lets you try out new fragrances for a fraction of the money you would spend on a full bottle. It's also a great option if you aren't really sure what type of scents you like. You can take a quick quiz on Scentbird's website, and based on your answers, they'll help you find the perfect fit for you. You can pick your fragrances every month from a huge selection, including brands like Prada and Gucci, with perfumes, colognes, and a lot of unisex options as well. This month I got Midnight Silhouette by Christian Soriano and Bite Me by Confessions of a Rebel. This one is a citrusy, zesty scent with pomelo and red salt. It kind of reminds me of a beach day. It just smells fun and summery. Then this one is more sweet and full of florals with vanilla orchid and jasmine. This one smells like you're taking a fancy bath in a fancy clawfoot tub that you can afford because you saved so much money using Scentbird. If you want to check them out, just click the link in my description and be sure to use code CHAD3 for 55% off your first month at Scentbird. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. People quickly went from finding real fairies to wanting to be real fairies. And what are fairies known for, other than sprinkling unidentified powders onto kids that make them high from the ground so that they can do meth? Fairies are known for flying. So if you want to be a fairy, you have to learn how to fly, which is obviously difficult to do if you don't have a Red Bull. So when you first start out, your feet are only going to dangle a couple inches off of the ground, but that still counts. A couple inches still counts, don't worry. It actually takes 2 years to learn how to fly any higher than a few inches. And that's a long time to learn how to do something that Kylie Jenner does every day for like 3 minutes at the small cost of $70 million in the future of our children. But I guess some people got a head start on their fly training because some of them can fly over entire forests or neighborhoods. Impressive and borders on having to check in with air traffic control. Runway 7, you are clear for takeoff. Copy that. Wait, hold on. There's a ferry crossing the road.
The guy opens his door and gets shot and you think that of me? Now I am the one who...
Okay, you're good. The world building doesn't just stop at flying though, because some fairies can also have superpowers. If you grow poison ivy in your hand, do you get poison ivy, or can you go around shaking hands at a pro-life rally? And no, it's not bioterrorism. When you agree to shake someone's hand, you agree to the consequences. Just don't shake hands until you get married. I've never been chased by a fairy hunter, but this seems like one of the times you would most remember you have superpowers. We're losing altitude. This plane is going down. Oh no, I can't think of anything at all that would help us right now. If only one of us had the power of teleportation and could zap us safely to the ground or something. Yup, that would be pretty helpful right now. Oh, I just remembered I can... There aren't just fairy accounts or accounts teaching you how to become a fairy. There are also accounts that belong to the actual fairy hunters.
Let's make a fairy trap. dragon snot, poison, shark blood, sugar. Let's leave it out and come back tonight.
There are hunter accounts and they just trap and end fairies. What, you thought you could become a fairy and wear pretty outfits and live in peace? How about I hunt down you and your entire family? Once again, a lot of these are kids, so I just want to make it clear that there is literally nothing wrong with this and they're just having fun. They're building a fantasy world community on TikTok along with collaborative storylines, and when you were a kid, you were making out with your hands. You were, not me. So that's really embarrassing. For you, just you. Luckily, some fairies have healing powers, or you can just make your own healing potion. But do you know who else knows how to make potions? The evil fairy hunters.
Fairies, attention. When you are flying and see anything looking like this, don't drink it. It's fairy poison that fairy hunters made to trap us.
This is good advice. I would just like to add that we shouldn't drink any strange liquids that we find in the woods. I'm also kind of questioning the hunter's skill in hunting if their plan was just to leave a teacup of poison around and hope someone drinks it. Here you go, Snow White. Oh, thank you. Just a totally normal apple with no poison in it. Okay, I trust you. And here is a teacup of poison. It has poison in it and it's labeled poison. You know, I think it would be kind of dumb for me to drink that tea without thanking you first. Oh, please. The fairy hunters never really make their motivations clear. Some of them seem to be hunting out of pure malice, and then the other ones are collecting the loot that fairies drop when they die.
I killed her. I took her heart. Here is her fairy necklace, 3 crystals, her ring, and the most valuable coin. I found crystals in a ring, possibly left by a fairy.
And there are the different types of fairies. So the water fairies can control water, earth fairies can grow plants, egg fairies can make a mean frittata, and they all drop something different depending on what type they are, but there's almost always a stone, and the hunters keep and collect these stones like baseball cards with more murder and less baseball.
I found out my sister was a fairy, so I killed her. She was sleeping, so I was quiet. I took a knife. She was a rare earth fairy.
I do feel like there are other ways to collect stones, maybe, that involve less bloodshed. There's all those nice people on TikTok lives that scoop up bucketfuls of stones out of rice for only $39.99. And that is kind of expensive. And shipping does take 30 plus days. And I might be Team Hunter now. The fairies finally have had enough, okay? The fairy hunters are being dicks. They're teaming up on them for seemingly no reason. I still don't really have a definitive answer on that. So it was time to go to war. There's a fairy draft, there's war uniforms, a date is decided upon, May the 13th, during which the war will commence and go out on war. I guess it was mutually agreed on, which was very accommodating on both their parts. What about July? No, that's not soon enough. May the 12th? Can't. I have a chiropractor appointment. Pull the wing. Okay, what about May the 13th? That sounds great. I'll see you then. Okay, kill you later. What was that? Oh, sorry. I said I'm gonna kill you later.
So I was walking around until I found a fairy. I had to collect her crystal and her ring. Then I had to clean the evidence.
It may seem like fairies would have the upper hand because they have a bunch of supernatural powers. Instead of just beating their enemies black and blue, they keep arguing on if they should make them black and blue, or pink, or blue, or make them pink, or make them blue. Or pink.
Stop it! Then I had to clean the evidence.
Fairy hunters may be kind of mean, but you can't say they're not tidy. We love environmentally conscious killers. Mr. Bundy, do you recycle? God, of course I do. I'm not a monster. Get back in the trunk. Get back in Ted Bundy's trunk. Get in there. What? Get back in the trunk. Yeah. Sorry. Everything turned out okay because the fairies did win, probably because they had an actual cause, unlike the fairy hunters. What do we want? We gotta kill fairies.
Yeah.
Why do we want it?
I don't know.
We just got it. All right. No, never mind. All right. When do we want it? May the 13th. But I am Team Fairy Hunter now. $39.99 is way too expensive for one scoop. Wait, the stone fell out of my ring. Oh man. Guess I gotta go kill someone now. My name is Tinklebell. I am a piss fairy. There are 4 types of fairies. There's earth, water, fire, and piss. And that's what I am. My fairy superpower is stream control. Like I've never peed on anyone on accident.
kidney stones. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And also, if you want to check out Scentbird and use the link in my description, just be sure to use code CHAD3 for 55% off your first month. Okay, bye.
Hello. Today I will be learning how to write poetry. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to spew sonnets with such ferocity that they make Emily Dickinson quake with jealousy. And now, thanks to this stirring poem by Gabby Hanna, I found the courage to do so. Filler by Gabby Hanna. Some of these poems were written because inspiration struck. Others were written because I had a deadline and needed to fill pages. Can you guess which are which? This speaks to my heart on such levels. The metaphors hidden betwixt the lines, they make me wanna. Hey guys, and welcome back to A Twinge. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And you've probably guessed what we're gonna be doing today. Disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. Yeah. If you are a fan of Gabby Hanna, or if you're Gabby Hanna herself, which sounds crazy, but Chris Barnett did see my video on him, so it's not impossible, obviously. She is an intelligent, beautiful businesswoman who has worked very hard over the past few years and made a platform for herself, and also has been very open about her mental health recently. I am not a doctor, and I'm definitely not a mental health professional, so I will not be speculating on that in this video or in any way trying to insinuate that Gabby is crazy. Disclaimer over. I've never personally followed Gabby on anything, but I do remember seeing some of her Vines when Vine was still around. She went from there to doing YouTube, where she did a lot of story times, and then about 2 years ago, I think, is when she started doing music. You probably know this stuff and have some idea of all the drama she's been in, so I won't go into too much detail. But recently, she's been on my FYP a lot. Some might even say too much. And it's me. I am some. I say it's too much. Gabby has this ongoing, endless drama with Trisha Paytas. Trish was actually a guest on Gabby's podcast channel in February of this year, where they talked about that a little bit. And by they talked about it, I mean Gabby talked about it while Trisha sat and nodded and smiled.
My pop song went viral. It's a shame, like I really like her music, but I had to take her out of my playlist because of this.
Right.
And then I kept doing pop. Butterflies was pop. So like that was like whatever.
Yeah.
So I was trying to fit myself in this box of like, I'm a pop artist.
Right.
I'm not. I was trying to appease the masses. It didn't work. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
That's when all of a sudden it's like, she's a narcissist. She's a manipulator. She's a terrible person.
Yeah.
By the way, I've never talked about this.
Oh.
But
it was a little awkward, but whatever. They seemed mostly civil. I think they exchanged apologies. Gabby showed remorse for the whole Gabby who cried STD incident of 2019. But then Gabby posted this TikTok.
Never mattered what I had to say. I was always wrong. Every question turned into another long night shot.
Which received this duet.
Never mattered what I had to say. I was always wrong. Every question turned into another long night shot.
Which received this comment from Trish. And seemingly this one emoji was enough to cause a complete 180 in how Gabby was treating Trisha. She started talking about them all over TikTok.
Trisha Paytas is upset that I called her untalented, even though she's allowed to have an opinion about me. She says everyone can have an opinion. She has an opinion about my music. But what's this? You're making fun of me online, you hypocritical fake bitch.
And Twitter. I made a Twitter just so I could read Gabby's tweets for this video, so if any of y'all want to follow me over there. I don't even know what you post on Twitter because I've never had one, but just real quick, while I was reading Gabby's tweets for this video, I found this one of her accusing BB Rexa of copying her Monster music video, because there's a shot of BB Rexa sitting on the ground. There's a vase and a mirror being shattered, then a match being lit, and then a house on fire. So, you know, 4 of the most original concepts that are not at all frequently used in music videos. BB tweeted back and said that actually her inspiration came from Eminem and Rihanna's Love the Way You Lie music video, which, yeah, they're similar. Also, you can't really copyright the very well-known cinematic shot of having your subject light something against a dark, contrasting background. The mirror and vase breaking in BB's video is because the entire house is breaking. You can't have the house come down and exclude the vase and the mirror. Oh my God, there was an earthquake. Are you guys okay? Yeah, we're fine, but the house is almost completely destroyed. What do you mean, almost? Well, the vase and mirror made it, miraculously. That is miraculous. Those are basically the 2 most fragile things someone can have in a house. Anyway, Gabby and Trisha started going at it once again on TikTok and Twitter. I'm not really gonna talk about it because I'm honestly sick of hearing about the 2 of them arguing. Now they're talking about how they were friends or they weren't really friends, and how they invited her to Thanksgiving or they didn't invite her to Thanksgiving, and I do not give a fuck. On April 23rd, Gabby tweeted this announcing a mini-series, which now these make a lot more sense.
I'm back, bitches. And I don't want to hear I'm acting different.
Gabby's podcast channel almost consistently gets less than 100,000 views per video, and Trish and Ethan's podcast, Frenemies, consistently gets a lot more than that. People are saying that she's stirring up all this old drama to try and get an invite onto the Frenemies podcast, which makes sense, so that she can try and get some views to her channel, as well as bringing attention to her mini-series. The thing that really caught my attention, and seems to be another point that caused these strange posts from Gabby, was this video by Rachel Oates, who is amazing by the way, reviewing Gabby's new book, Dandelion, which is more poetry. The review was negative, but gave some valid criticisms, and Gabby's immediate and very professional response was to attack Rachel online and send her fans after them, to the point that Rachel had to delete Twitter.
You could just apologize. You literally just ran away and blocked me instead of looking at your own criticism. You can't take criticism towards yourself at all. You can't stand even the tiniest ounce of criticism. You're a fucking monster.
But wait, can you guess who sent Rachel the book to review in the first place? It was Gabby. Gabby sent her the book to review. My mind is so completely boggled by this. This is your career. This is your job. Can you imagine accepting criticism in this way at any other type of job? Yeah, so Douglas, I just feel like the graph could have a little less blue, maybe some warmer colors to try and cheer things up a little bit, and then we could go from that. Fuck you. I'm sorry? Fuck you. Your opinion doesn't matter. I'm your boss. I'm your boss. I have more Instagram followers than you, bitch. Okay, well, you're fired. Obviously. You're a bully. I'm a what? You're a high school fucking bully. Point the finger, pull the trigger, throw them up here, rail, you'll divorce eventually. Please leave. Please.
Hi, I'm going to be voicing for Gabby Hanna in this next video because she has her song quietly playing in the background and I'm not getting a copy strike. Not today.
I really cannot believe that you guys let a woman who doesn't like Bo Burnham tell you that my book wasn't good. This is the biggest compliment that I've ever fucking gotten, that she called both mine and Bo Burnham's work disappointing. She called Bo Burnham's work disappointing. Her. Who is she? Who is she? She's a person making content on YouTube who's allowed to have an opinion regardless of the fact that she has less subscribers than you. Gabby, no matter the situation, seems to have the same response to criticism. Oh, you have less subscribers than me? You're irrelevant. Oh, you have more subscribers than me? You're a bully. Either way, she's absolved.
of all fault, of course. I went into this video with a pretty open mind. Everything I've heard or seen about Gabby Hanna has always been secondhand, and I know how the internet can be sometimes, so I've never taken any of it to heart or really formed an opinion about her. But now I have, and it's definitely an opinion. I think my biggest takeaway regarding her character comes from how she confronted Bebe Rexha versus Rachel Oates. Bebe Rexha is a celebrity singer who had never heard of Gabby before these tweets, while Rachel Oates is a YouTuber with less than 300,000 subscribers. She called Rachel Oates a bitch multiple times, and if you go watch any of Rachel's videos, she is the opposite of that. Called Rachel a bitch for criticizing her poetry. And did I mention that Gabby's the one who sent Rachel the book in the first place? I did? Okay. Sorry, I just felt like I needed to bring it up again for some reason. But then when she was trying to accuse the music video of copying hers, it was all, oh, Miss Bebe Rexha, please. Oh, I love you so much and I'm such a fan of your work and I'm so sorry to bother you, but I think maybe you might have just a tiny bit copied my music video. And again, I'm sure you had nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. I would never accuse you of such a thing. But like, dude, if the way you treat people is decided by how much clout they have, or AKA how much clout they can potentially give you, you're not a good person. And to your frequent complaints on how people bully you and how undeserving you are of that.
You're a bitch. What is it, you manipulative, narcissistic bitch? Face yourself, bitch. You mean Miss 4K views on your fucking makeup tutorial? Miss 4K views on your commentary piece a week ago? Yeah, I just checked.
Maybe you are the monster that's been there all along. I'm gonna call it there, you guys. Thank you so much for getting us to our first 1,000 subscribers. I don't even know how to say how much I appreciate it. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And teachers have been up to some stuff recently. Some have been up to some really, really bad stuff, and then others have just been up to some stuff that's making people angry on TikTok.
Hey, could you please put your phone away? I've already asked you once.
Not that that's necessarily a difficult thing to do. I've never had a teacher. Technically, I've never been into a school other than college. It's because I was so brilliant and smart and incredible that I didn't have to. I just popped out of the womb and went straight to college. I wasn't homeschooled. Just remember that I have no experience with having a high school teacher other than my mom, and that was a lot of fun because if I ever pissed my teacher off, the passive aggressiveness didn't stop after the bell rang. I didn't have homework, but if I failed a math test, I wouldn't get to stay on the health insurance plan, so. Pros and cons. And while we're talking about pros, this video is sponsored by Scentbird. Christmas is right around the corner, so why not give your loved ones a gift that keeps giving all year round? Scentbird is a monthly subscription service that lets you try fragrances from over 600 brands. You or your recipient can choose a new designer perfume or cologne to try every month, with plenty of unisex options also. Each fragrance comes with a 30-day supply, so you or your loved one can try it out without having to pay the price for a full bottle. Just choose between a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, and Scentbird will send it to the recipient's email address. Or if you're looking for more of a one-time gift, Scentbird also offers perfume and cologne sets filled with scents from top brands like Gucci, Dolce, and lots more. Whether you're treating yourself or a loved one, you can try high-end fragrances for only $16 a month, or if you use my code CHAD2, it's only $11 for the first month. I got 3 more scents this month, and I'm a huge fan of the color scheme. This one is Belle by Toka, and it's a citrus blend that also makes you smell like you just took a bath in flowers. This is La Femme Intense by Prada, and it's more of a woody, elegant scent with just a touch of floral in there. It smells like something you would wear on a mysterious late-night date to make everything more sophisticated. This one you can probably tell is my favorite from this month because of how much is left in there. It's called Sugarful by Michael Germain, and I've been spraying it way too much because I can't get enough of it and keep getting compliments. But that being said, I still haven't even used half the vial, so there's plenty of product in these. Scentbird
vials are actually 8 times bigger than regular samples you would get at the store. This one smells sweet, like a mix of strawberry and cotton candy, but also has some sandalwood to balance it all out. This is definitely my favorite, and I'll actually be buying the full bottle of Sugarful because it's amazing. Scentbird is a flexible subscription, so if you need to skip a month or anything, there are no penalties. Plus, they are now available in Canada too, so if you want to try Scentbird out, be sure to use code CHAD2 to get 30% off your first month. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This teacher's account has had a lot of viral TikToks this week. You might have seen them. I've seen at least 3, plus stitches and duets.
Off.
A lot of which were mostly not positive. Most of her videos that I've seen are in this format where she's like, this is how I would react if a student did XYZ. Pretty cut and dry, right? You might be thinking there's no way that this could go wrong, to the point that this teacher is having to turn off her comment sections and post multiple response videos. And if you are thinking that, no, you're wrong.
Hey, could you please stop drawing on the desk? What? Oh, yeah, I'll stop. All right, class, open your books. Hey, didn't I just ask you to stop drawing on your desk? Here, use these, clean it up. What? Fine.
So the student won't stop drawing on the desk, and she's annoyed by it, which makes sense. I mean, schools usually want to keep their property clean, I would assume, but the comments seem to have a different opinion. It comes off, just let them draw. Or let them draw, then have them clean it after. There are a lot of people saying that this is ridiculous and she should leave them alone because drawing on the desk helps with anxiety. I guess I could maybe see both sides to this. On the one hand, if it's just like an absent-minded scribble, if it's a pencil you're using and it comes off using these wipes, it doesn't seem like that big a deal. Unless what you're drawing isn't school appropriate. What are you drawing, Johnny? This? Oh, it's actually a massive a butthole. Okay, well, please clean it up. Just let him draw. He has anxiety. But I can also see being a teacher and this kid isn't listening to you while you're trying to keep your classroom clean. Teachers don't get paid a lot, guys. I don't know if you've heard or not. Definitely not enough to be like guardians of the school desks. I can't say that without sounding like a Visco girl. Desks. 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 Like, is that in the job description for being a teacher? Must be able to teach kids 9 through 12, must make TikToks between class periods, and must personally ensure the safety and quality of all desks on school grounds with your life.
Or you're fucking fired.
Miss Cheney. Yeah? I've been trying to get all these drawings off of the desk, but they're just not coming out. Oh, you don't have to do that. You're not even the one that drew on the desk. But if during your work time you want to keep trying to get it off and make it your project, I'm totally fine with you doing that. By the end of the school year, these are going to be off of the desk.
Okay, and now we're enlisting other students to try and get the drawings off. They're not even bad drawings. And if they haven't come off at this point, I think it's fate. They're supposed to be there. You might actually cause a Nexus event if you keep trying to erase them.
Hey, Miss Cheney, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, of course, go ahead. Okay, thanks.
This is something I'll never understand about school, is having to ask to go to the bathroom. I have anxiety. Shocking, but it was a lot worse in high school, like a lot. If I had been in school and had to ask for permission to go to the bathroom, I just wouldn't do it. I would just remove the need to use the bathroom from my body. I would transcend morality. You have to raise your hand, the teacher stops talking and everyone looks at you, and then everybody is gonna know that you, a human being, use the bathroom. That's fucking embarrassing.
Right, here you go. Hey, when you go to the bathroom, if you're getting a snack, could you just let me know?
I don't understand the issue with this one because they got snacks. Kids eat a lot. They probably were just hungry and grabbed them from the vending machine on the way back. Not really what I would call sus, unless they came back through the vent.
Bye everyone, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Hey, can I chat with you for just a sec? Okay, so do you have any medical conditions I need to be made aware of?
Are you legally allowed to ask a student that? Like, are you allowed to just go up to them and be like, hey, I was just wondering, is there a particular reason, perhaps a medical one, that you shit so often? Or is shitting violently and frequently just like a hobby of yours?
The 10-15 minute bathroom breaks really need to end. Our class is only 45 minutes long, which means you are missing a lot of instruction by being gone for 15 minutes.
Personally, I don't think I would ever be able to go up to a student and ask them what they're actually doing when they're using the bathroom. That just seems stressful for all parties involved. Maybe there's a better way to go about it, right? Like maybe you could have students fill out forms detailing their entire medical history the first day of class, or put security cameras in the bathroom stalls. It's way less intrusive. I think the biggest reason I've seen so many angry comments on this account is about this particular topic, which is students having cell phones in class.
Hey, can you please put your phone away? Thank you. Hey, could you please put your phone away? I've already asked you once. Thanks. Okay, here's the deal. I shouldn't have to ask you 3 times to put your phone away. I can see that you're playing a game. So you're gonna put your phone in the phone jail and it'll sit over there until the end of class when you can pick it up right before you leave. Sound good? Here you go.
She had to turn off comments on this one, but I've even seen people go onto her other videos just to leave a comment about this one because it made them that angry. Again, I've never been to a high school class, but if you don't want your phone taken away, then maybe just don't be on it when the teacher looks at you. I mean, whenever I was sitting in class, I would check my phone, but you have to do it discreetly. So it just seems like this student is bad at being sneaky. Like, if you can't check your phone without your teacher busting you every time, you kind of deserve to have your phone taken away at that point. Just get better at being deceitful. It's the right thing to do.
I teach high school and I think this policy is very fair. If they finish early or if I tell them that they can go on their phones, then they can go on their phones. Also, if we have long class periods, which some days we do, I'll work in like a 5-minute phone break for them to have a brain break. But if it's work time, if I'm speaking, or if they're taking a test, phones should be put away.
I mean, yeah, of course you can't be on your phone during a test. Why is that even an argument? Hey, Sarah. What's up? We're taking a test, as you know, and I couldn't help but notice you have all the answers pulled up on your phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take that. Yeah, you can't take it. It's my property. Okay, well then I have to fail you. I'll draw on the desk. No, please. Sarah, okay, don't touch the desk, all right? I am so sorry. Just forget I said anything. No, please. I looked for forever on her page for the TikTok that started all this drama, and apparently it got deleted, so all I could find was this duet.
Are you sure you don't want to put it in here? It's
Yeah.
just going to sit over there until the end of class and you can pick it up before you leave. No? Okay, so that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher. So I'm going to call down to the office. An administrator will come down. They'll bring the school officer.
The school officer? Is that like a security guard? So we're calling security because a student was watching TikToks in class. I mean, unless it's like during a test and the student is refusing to get off of their phone. But still, why wouldn't you just fail them on the test and then tell the kids' parents that they're being a shithead? I think it's mostly the delivery on this one. It's a little more intense and the comments are saying that it's condescending. My personal theory is just that a lot of people have had a similar experience to this with getting in trouble with a teacher, and the cadence of this video,
So that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher.
is sending them into what is known as the scientific response of fight, flight, or leave angry internet comments. She does other kinds of videos just generally talking about what it's like to work as a teacher. She also does what I ate for lunch today videos. She seems like a genuinely nice teacher who cares about teaching kids. I feel bad that she's having to turn off her comments, but I guess she had to make a follow-up for the desk drawing video because of the amount of negative comments on that one.
All right, class, who can answer that? Hey, could you please not draw on your desk? I don't want it to stay in the desk. Oh yeah, I'll stop. But hey, could you please not draw on the desk? Yeah, sorry, I know. Okay, so here's a piece of paper for you to draw on instead of the desk, and here's a wipe to clean it off. Could you please do that for me?
Do you not have to take paper to school anymore? Should you not at least have one piece of paper? If the students don't have paper, then why do they have pencils or pens? It doesn't add up. To combat the desk drawing, she might have to start collecting pens and pencils like she does cell phones before class. Hey, Sarah. Oh, hey, Teach. I couldn't help but notice that you've been using your pencil a lot during class, the pencil. So I'm just gonna have to ask that you put it in the pencil jail. No, that's in here. Okay. It's just gonna sit over there until the end of class. It'll be waiting for you. I think I'm good. Okay, so that's blatant disrespect towards me, your teacher. I'm gonna have to contact the FBI and saw off 2 of your limbs with this rusty machete. As always, y'all can let me know what you think in the comments, but I'm gonna call it there. Also, if you're interested in Scentbird, be sure to use the link in my description or the code CHAD2. It does help out the channel. Plus, you get a discount off of your first month. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Comedy. What is comedy? Why is comedy? Where am I? Help. Comedy started with those court jester guys with the shoes and the bells, and they dance around and fall over. And now we have people on TikTok who do crowd work where they're like, are you two together? Are you dating? Your siblings?
What a misunderstanding that I made up. One of those guys is Matt Rife, and if you get stand-up comedy clips on your FYP, you've probably seen him around. He looks like this. He's the one with the eyes. He stumbled into a little bit of controversy recently, and not so recently. Netflix just released a comedy special featuring Matt Rife, and one of the opening jokes he makes is a bit insensitive.
The hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. Couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face. Yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. It is so great to be here. Thank you for coming. Domestic violence. That's my time. I'll be here all week. What? I will not be here all week. I've been asked to leave. Not only is the joke in poor taste, but given the fact that his audience is mostly female and his success on social media is mostly thanks to his female audience, there was some backlash.
I watched the first 3 minutes of the Matt Rife comedy special on Netflix and turned it off.
So many people have dark humor mixed up. Dark humor is when you make a funny joke about something unfortunate that you have experienced, not other people's experience.
A comedian ruining his relationship with a large portion of his fan base because he wanted to be like all the other boring-ass Netflix special you can't tell a joke anymore crowd is actually just depressing.
And Matt responded to the criticism with a leveled, thought-out, heartfelt statement. Just kidding, he posted this.
If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And the link is to special needs helmets.
Really putting the median and comedian there. Hello? It's 2016 YouTube. They said they want their... Oh. Okay, they're just yelling slurs now. One of his main things is that a lot of people find him attractive, especially Matt Rife. Matt Rife finds Matt Rife very attractive.
I mean, people don't want to laugh at physically attractive people. Like, you don't want to walk on stage and have people looking at your arms rather than listening to your jokes. I think it just makes me work that much harder on the material and the jokes that I'm trying to tell to get people to focus on the real show at hand.
He thinks it hinders his comedy in some ways. He has to work harder because he's attractive. It's like a hurdle, how hot he is. Our hearts go out to him and his struggles. May he overcome. It just makes him seem like he'd be the kind of guy to stop and look at his reflection in every car window he passes by. Hey, I think that guy's trying to break into my car. No, I'm just sexy as fuck. Okay, well, no funny business. Oh, I'm already in that business. And since we're talking about businesses, let's talk about this one. This video is sponsored by Simper. Do you smell like poop? Do you smell like ugh? Ugh. Then Scentbird can help you with that. Scentbird is a subscription service that lets you test out designer fragrances every month for just $17. Their fragrances come in these cute portable cases. I use Scentbird all the time because I constantly forget to put smell good things on myself, but their cases are just the perfect size. So now I have one in my bathroom, I have one in my purse, I have one in my car. So no matter how forgetful and stinky my brain is, I will smell good. Scentbird has affordable and flexible subscription plans you can skip or cancel at any time with no hassles. You get to pick which fragrance you want to try every month from over 600 different options. You get perfumes, you get colognes, you get unisex options. This month I got Candy Floral by Prada. It has hints of honey and peonies, and it really does smell like candy that I want to eat, but I won't. And this one is Mystère by Catherine Malandrino, and it smells like cranberries and cedarwood, and these both smell really good, and I can't pick a favorite, so I'm just gonna eat them both. I mean, wear them both. These come in vials with a 30-day supply of your fragrance, so you have plenty of time to test them out and experiment with different ones until you find the perfect one that suits you just right. If you want to check them out, you can click the link in the description and use my coupon code TheChadX2 for 55% off. That's just a little over $7 for your first month. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Matt's been doing comedy for a pretty long time, but he didn't find a lot of success until he started posting on TikTok.
He didn't do anything? Did he not have a job the entire time you guys were together? He did. He did? He worked in the ER? Oh, I'm sorry, you broke up with a hero?
After this video, his account blew up and he started posting more clips of crowd work. He started building this audience that was there for his funny interactions with crowd members, but also how much they liked his face and stuff.
It's not like I made the conscious decision to be born a straight white male. I probably would've.
But he's made a couple comments during interviews that sound like he kind of resents the fact that his audience is mostly female.
So they bring their boyfriends or husbands who are always reluctant because they fucking probably bought the tickets.
Right.
They didn't want to be there. And then like 20 minutes into the show, they realize like my comedy is so much more for guys than it is girls. It's so funny. My live shows, to me, I've always gone for the tone of like, I just wanted to feel like a hangout with the boys.
My comedy is for boys only. No girls allowed. To get into my shows, you have to bring 2 forms of ID and wash your face like this. A couple different times he's talked about how he doesn't want his content geared towards women and he makes it trying to appeal to guys. One thing that I wanted to tackle in this special was showing people that despite what you think about me online, I don't pander my career to women. I would argue this special is way more for guys. But why do we have to gender comedy? If you can only make jokes that 50% of the population might find funny, doesn't that mean that you're 50% less good at making jokes? And you're making 50% less money too. If I make a type of butter that only tastes good to half the population, all I'm doing is limiting my profit margin. He mentions he doesn't pander to women, but a lot of his clips are of crowd work where he's flirting with them.
I seem frustrated. A gift maybe help? Baby, after the show. Thank you so much. What's your name? Christina, you are so hot. Thank you so much. Widowed? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. How long ago, if you don't mind me asking? 1 year? Oh, that's so recent. Back on the market or what?
His website has a shirtless picture of him on the homepage for the boys, for the guys. And the preview for his Netflix special is him getting arrested for being too hot to be a comedian.
Everybody knows they only go into your shows for those traps, those tattoos, and them cheekbones.
You know, it sounds like y'all don't know me at all. You know, sometimes the way somebody looks doesn't depict who they are on the inside.
You mean part of your success relies on how physically attractive people think you are and not solely on your talent and hard work? That's like messed up. That's really annoying. He also talks a lot about how much he hates social media, which is fine, understandable.
Yeah, I reluctantly started posting on TikTok beginning of last year. I've always hated social media.
But when social media and women are the main reasons for your success and you like to complain about both of those things so frequently, do you like what you do? It's just strange to resent basically everything that got you to where you are, I think.
Oh my God. This is amazing. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. These boots, this jacket, this tent, this axe, this rope. I fucking hate rope.
It seems like he's trying to separate himself from the crowd work comedy, which I think he's good at, and transfer over to the dark, edgy humor comedy.
You guys ready to be offended?
Because we don't have enough of that. He called his tour the Problematic World Tour because he's problematic. He loves problems and having problems and making problems. Pythagoras is jealous. He's quaking. And it kind of seems like it's working. I keep seeing comments from dudes on TikTok calling him a legend now. I didn't like Matt Rife until this video. Is Matt Rife for the boys now? He might be losing fans, but also gaining new ones. That helmet joke was solid. And if you want a new audience that thinks PewDiePie did nothing wrong on the bridge, then there you go. This wasn't his first dance with controversy. There was a podcast clip that got him into some trouble where he compared female genitalia to chewed up gum.
I don't love a giant. I don't want your pussy to look like the gum from Sausage Party. You know what I mean?
He also tried to make fun of Mason Ramsey in 2018. You know, the cute, sweet kid who yodeled in Walmart? He replied to a picture Mason posted on Twitter and tried to make fun of his birthmark. Focus on your forehead. Some gum? Yoda lady, hey, don't bully that child, please. What is it with this guy and gum? Why does he hate gum? Then he tried to backtrack and say he actually wanted to know. Was genuinely curious, LOL. I've got your new single on repeat, little man. No, you didn't. What, you just had a sudden interest in dermatology? Hey, what the fuck's wrong with your face? I have a skin condition. Okay, Jesus, I was just curious. Take these twice a day and it should clear up. Okay, thanks, Doc. This wasn't a controversy, but he posted a clip from one of his shows where a woman starts having a seizure in the crowd and the screen cuts to black and starts playing this peppy ukulele music.
Oh, shit. Yo, can we get a paramedic real quick? Paramedic, please? All right.
Because all I've really seen from him is crowd work, which again, I think is funny. I think he does crowd work really well. But I did watch the Netflix special.
The dumb general consensus they would say was shit like, how hard can it be to just follow the rules?
I watched most of the Netflix special. We have the infamous opening joke that started all of this, and he follows it up with that line that comedians do sometimes where they're like, just making sure y'all are a fun crowd, just making sure y'all are fun.
Testing the water, seeing if y'all are gonna be fun or not. Just wanted to see.
Why can't the fun be like party favors? Why can't it be a pinata? Since you think hitting is funny. He spends a whole segment talking about how dumb women are for being into astrology and how stupid they are for believing in anything like that.
I'm so tired of you ladies blaming your poor decision-making skills on planets.
And then a few minutes later, he has a segment about how he believes in ghosts.
He says, you know what I mean, a lot.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Why do comics say that? Has anyone else noticed that? Why do they do that? They're not actually asking if you know what they mean. It's like the stand-up comics version of saying, And so yeah, I jerk off into socks. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You know what I mean?
No.
Anyway, I felt pretty inspired after watching this, so I decided to make my own stand-up special. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me. Wow, what a great looking couple. Oh, you're siblings? Oh man. Sorry. Oh, dog. You know, we have a lot of differences, but we all like to pee on the floor. My ex used to tell me I'd never amount to anything, so I amounted his dad. Where were you on 9/11? Your silence sparks volumes. Excuse me, sir, stop heckling me. Look at this guy. What a pussy, right? Stand-up comedy. That's my time. Thank you. Stand-up comedy. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And thank you again to Semper for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use code TheChadX2 and click the link below for 55% off your first month. Okay, bye. Hey feet, and welcome back to Atween Feet. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And have you ever wanted to make a bunch of money without having to raise a single toe? Then this is not the thing for you. You do have to raise a toe. You have to give birth to your toe and nurse it, swaddle it in a little dough blankie and cover it in mustard. Eat your toes. Go on. Do it. Do it. You won't. There's just something about companies that advertise exclusively on TikTok that make me go, huh, why are they doing that? I wonder. Probably a good reason. I trust them. A good example of this would be Bang, the Bang energy drink company that would sponsor TikTokers and not really care if they disclosed the sponsored aspect of the videos.
I've always wondered what would happen if you trapped smoke inside of a box, so I tried it for myself.
And it could be a little difficult to tell sometimes because the drink wouldn't be incorporated in an obvious way and would just kind of be sitting in a corner somewhere. Kind of like all the Coke products in Footloose. A terrible movie, by the way. I don't care if it's a classic. The pastor's daughter should have been the main character. She was already dancing before he showed up, and then she researched and wrote the argument that resolved the entire movie's conflict, and he got the credit for it. Kevin Bacon was basically a puppet in high-waisted jeans. Anyway, speaking of loose feet, today we're going to be taking a look at the website known as Feet Finder. YouTube, if you're listening, this is a website made for people to find their feet after they've misplaced them somehow, like in their airport luggage or in an Uber. No one is coming to the feet. The feet are coming to them because they were lost. But now they're found and covered in jizz. Feet Finder is a website where you can exchange photos of your grippers in exchange for legal tender, currency, Benjamin Franklin's. At least that's what their advertising wants you to believe. In reality, you can probably expect to see a lot more George Washingtons or Paul Bunyans. But what do I know? I haven't tried the service. I can't speak on how profitable it actually is, so we'd better consult some experts.
So my girlfriend got dummy rich from Feet Finder. We flew to LA because she needed a new car. She looked at a few supercars, then decided the G63 was the move. Then cruised down PC8 and went back to her beach house in Malibu.
Setting aside the fact that this is not a car dealership, but a car rental place in LA, and this is more than likely an Airbnb that they're in, it's kind of a weird marketing strategy to take us on a tour and show us all the things that you can afford. They can't afford them, they're all rentals. And act like you can afford them because of this service you're promoting, but you have the money because they gave you the money and not because you made money by using the service. It's just that if Matthew McConaughey couldn't afford a Lincoln, I think it would change the messaging in those ads. They say perfection is not attainable. I guess they never owned a Lincoln. I know I haven't. Have you seen how expensive those things are? Anyway, you should get one, I guess. Lincoln. LinkedIn. Find me on LinkedIn. I need a job. Alright. But if you want to find something that's lavish and affordable, you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon's wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers offer premium sound, a comfortable fit, and up to 54 hours of battery life. And if you're trying to get a head start on your holiday shopping, Raycons start at half the price of other premium brands and can be a good fit for anyone on your shopping list. If you aren't sure which Raycons to get for which person, they offer a holiday guide on their website to help you find the best fit for whoever you're shopping for, whether they're a gamer or a NASA pilot traveling through space and time to save all of humanity. Or you can knock out your shopping list in one fell swoop by using Raycon's holiday bundles and getting 30% off. The Everyday Duo bundle gets you 2 pairs of the Everyday earbuds, which come with spatial audio and 3 different sound profiles: balanced, pure, and bass. They also come with customizable gel tips that ensure a snug fit while working out, walking the dogs, or falling through a wormhole. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off site-wide or 30% off holiday bundles. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. If you already have a mansion, which who doesn't, you can also use FeetFinder to pay off your student loans.
So my first paycheck from FeetFinder just came in today, and we're gonna use $100K of it to pay off my roommate's student loans.
Oh, what is this? Just student loans, bro.
This is the only way you're allowed to pay off someone's student loans. Hey, so you mean a lot to me. Aww. And you've always supported me.
Of course.
So I wanted to show you some love in return and throw a leather bag at your head as hard as I can.
You do that for me?
FeetFinder came through, I got you.
No way. What, from FeetFinder?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, come downstairs. Okay. What could that have been?
Oh, no. Bro!
New whip?
This is yours?
All the money that you gave me? I blew it.
Aw, man. Instead of paying off his student loans, he bought a car, van, truck thing. If the human centipede was made of Jeep Wranglers, that's what he bought. Imagine giving someone $100,000 and then they go out and buy a real life-sized Hot Wheels car. So the plot is a little convoluted, but they do manage to say the name of the website at least 5 times throughout the video.
FeetFinder.
If you make 100 grand using this website, that's incredible. Kudos to you. Kudos to your toes. Kudos. It's just kind of weird how they keep shouting out the website. Like, you don't usually shout out your employer every time you get paid. Just got my first check from the sperm bank. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the ugliest car imaginable. Wow, is that a good idea? I mean, the sperm bank's got me covered. Covered in what? Dude, what? Why are you like coming for me? But I'm not coming for you. I'm not trying to. You should be coming for the Rosewood Sperm Bank on 24th Street. Business hours 8 through 5, closed for all of November. Some of the promos have this fun little spin where the person making money from the website is using someone else's pictures.
Hey, you coconut head, what is this? It's my paycheck for FeetFinder. Oh my god, I cannot believe you are uploading fake pictures on the internet. Mom, it's not mine, it's my brother's, your son's, you know? I take it when he's sleeping.
If you don't want to use pictures of your own grippers, that's okay. Just use someone else's without their knowledge or consent, like a crime.
Babe, what did you just say? You post my what on where?
I just posted your feet pics.
Why are you posting my feet pics on places?
For money, babe.
I don't know if there's any legislature that applies specifically to feet yet, but I'll get us started. Don't do this. Don't wear Crocs without socks. I know, controversial. And don't take your shoes off in public. I don't care how crunchy you are. If I see your toes out in Target, you are the target. I'll fucking kill you. For some reason in these videos, whenever the person whose pictures are being used without their knowledge, they're always okay with it once they find out it's making money.
Mom, why is there a check in the post from FeetFinder with your name on it? Don't worry, you baboon face. It's your dad's feet.
How much is that?
You asking too many questions. Just keep sending me pics.
50-50?
50-50 what?
Because it's fine to do morally ambiguous things, as long as you're making bank. If I steal your kidney, hypothetically, this is just a hypothetical, as long as I sell it on the dark web and split the proceeds with you 50-50 or 70-30 or 97-3, you know what? We'll talk numbers once the anesthesia wears off. The brand has to approve these before they can get paid. So the actual company looked at these and said, good, this is great. We approve of this, it's good, and it aligns with our mission statement. That gets the stamp of approval. Another method in some of the promos is to integrate them into street interviews. They're usually in the ones where the guy goes, how much money do you have in your bank account? $400. And what do you do for a living? Your mom. Awesome, thank you.
Oh my God, that's that girl from the last FeetFinder video. Do you remember me? How's work been?
Good. Still making that bag. Just paid cash for a new car, so.
Damn! What kind?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
Is that a Lady Gaga song?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
I like to think he has no idea what kind of car that is, but he just has to pretend to be impressed. So what kind of car'd you get? An Ford Romeo Capulet Montague. Nice. What did it cost? Tragedy.
Can I go for a ride?
Gold digger status?
Gold digger status? It sounds less like she's calling him a gold digger and more like she wants a status report. Gold digger, what's your status? At a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under my underarm, sir. Copy that. This one does at least disclose the sponsors, so kudos for that. Some of the other videos have entire storylines where Feet Finder is like the hero that swoops in to save the day. Don't you hate it when you're playing video games and your girlfriend feeds you raw macaroni with one of those washcloth tablets that you have to put in water? So she's sad that they can only afford one pair of socks. Because he keeps eating all of their socks on top of raw macaroni. When we say macaroni and cheese, the cheese is not supposed to come from between your toes. So he ate all their food, took her socks, and then when he sees her crying, he says, "Babe, I know what will solve your problems. A side hustle." Dude, you are her problems. She's literally giving you the shirt off her back. If her shirt was socks and her back were feet. There's a few like this though, where the wife or girlfriend is unhappy or they get dumped and then they find Feet Finder and it transforms their life immediately. Yes, I own 2 mansions and a car that has more prefixes than Rosetta Stone, but before I found this company, my life was miserable. My husband would force feed me sweaters on uncooked penne, and they weren't even cashmere. At this point, you might be thinking it's a little bizarre that this company is exclusively advertising to people who would want to post pictures and not actually buy them. And it might be because that's who they're making a lot of money from. You have to pay to use the website. You can pay $5 a month for a basic subscription or $15 a month for premium and unlock all of these crazy perks like direct messaging or profile customization, things that are definitely perks and not just things that a website should have already. So these ads are less trying to get customers and more trying to be like the finance influencers that tell you they made all their money trading Forex, but then charge you $500 for a course they filmed in their garage.
This is how I made my money. This is how I can afford a new Tesla every year. This is how I moved out of my parents' house.
Honey, did you take out the trash? Honey?
I don't make any money from making you pay me every month, okay? I give all the proceeds to charity.
3 days ago.
Dude, shut the f up!
Charity, do not speak to your mother that way. Or maybe I'm being too harsh. I could have completely misunderstood their business model, and this is in fact a company that just wants to help people find their feet. I mean, I know what that's like. My name is Detective Chad Holmes, and I'm the best goddamn foot finder this side of the Mississippi. When it comes to finding feet, I am undefeatable. People always ask me, how do I be more like you? How do I become the world's greatest detective with the world's greatest hits? And I always tell them, you can't. I've been finding feet since I was 2 years old. I can sniff them out in a snowstorm. I can hear them coming a mile away. Platform Doc Martens, size 6.5, mid-calves. No, thigh highs. But it's not always glory and sleeping with the hottest people alive. Sometimes this job is tough, real tough. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was too late. Josiah! Why do I have to be so damn good at finding feet? No. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad, and I believe in aliens. I never decided that. There was never a specific moment where I was like, you know what? I do believe in aliens. I do! Because I've always just assumed that, you know, in the endless universe, there are probably other places that can also support life. Like, there are a lot of ants in the world, but each ant probably thinks that their anthill is the only anthill in the world, but that's only because they haven't invented space travel yet. Yet. I've never met anyone who claimed to be abducted by aliens or who claims to have had some kind of extraterrestrial encounter. But I like to think that I'm an open-minded person and that I would hear them out, which is why today we're talking about Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato is a pretty well-known singer and was in a lot of Disney movies / TV shows. You've probably heard of them before, so I'm not going to dive too deep into their history. But there was a certain clip that caught my attention the other day.
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings. And they were like, do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
This is a pretty short clip, so I wanted to get the full context of what's happening here. Demi has a new show called Unidentified that's streaming on Peacock TV. We'll get into that later. So the reason for this interview is that Demi is promoting their new show, and this conversation takes place after Kelly shows a clip previewing it.
Well, wait, in that clip we just saw you looking for aliens. So have you seen an alien? Have you ever had an experience?
I have never seen an ET face to face.
Oh, that's something else I should mention. Demi doesn't believe that we should call aliens. They say that that is offensive to aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry. Demi Lovato has said referring to extraterrestrials as aliens is derogatory, and the word should no longer be used for potential otherworldly visitors. Speaking to E! News, Lovato explained their reasoning while responding to Span while responding to fan speculation that they have an unreleased song called Aliens, quashing the rumor. That's a weird word. It sounds like you're getting phlegm out of your throat. Quashing the rumor. The singer said their fans should know they don't call them aliens because it is a derogatory term for anything.
My fans should know that I do not call them aliens because alien is a derogatory term for anything.
Oh, that's so true.
Even extraterrestrials, which is why I call them ETs.
Which I guess I kind of get what they're trying to say here, but at the same time, I feel like this would be very, very low on an ET's list of concerns if they were to encounter our planet. Our government would definitely take it into custody and definitely perform less than humane tests on it, so it probably wouldn't be too worried about what word we were using to refer to it with. I will now use this circular saw to enter your brain cavity. I would prefer if you didn't. Then I will study your alien brain to discover all of your secrets. I don't have any... Excuse me, what did you call me? I'd say this is a case of let's cross that bridge when we get there, but the bridge isn't even built yet. The bridge isn't even under construction. The bridge is still in the Daddy Bridges ball sack, okay? We don't need to be worried about this yet.
Yeah. I had a night where I was dreaming, and I say dreaming very loosely because I don't really know what happened.
So see, this is why I wanted to watch the full clip, because the TikTok that the Kelly Clarkson show posted, which got 3.2 million views, mind you, doesn't include the part where they say that this is dreaming, I think is what they're saying this was. So that kind of seems irresponsible to just post this without that context, because the comments are absolutely roasting the shit out of Demi, saying that they're on drugs, saying that they've completely lost their mind. I don't know if it was intentional or unconscious, but if I was Demi and the show that I did an interview for clipped something in a way that made me seem crazy, I would probably have a heart attack.
But I all of a sudden was in my room, and I know I said, I sound like, this is gonna sound so out there, but just bear with me. So I woke up in my room.
They even cut out the part where Demi acknowledges how strange this sounds. Who is running this TikTok account? Joe Jonas? Joe, is that you?
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings.
Us to the 3 beings? Okay, corporations, you need to stop, all right? We get it. You're hip with the young whippersnappers. You know what this means. I actually think the only time I ever see this used anymore is by corporate accounts. So now it's getting kind of like corporate Twitter, trying desperately to seem relatable. That moment when your mom says no more video games. When your mom buys our chips that inflame your stomach lining. Bernard, you are 98 years old. Please retire. I'll stop working when I'm dead. Your left eye fell out again. Yeah. Are you gonna go home now? You.
Do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Why did the ETs visit you just to show you your own planet? They traveled millions and trillions of miles just to show you that. They'd ask if I wanted to see my own planet, and I'd be like, oh no, that's okay. I live here.
I live here. I like whooshed out of my room and was like hovering over the planet, and then all of a sudden they're like, you want to see our planet? And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So then I whooshed to this like pink and purple planet that I've never seen, but.
Okay, so I Googled pink and purple planets after this just because I wanted to see if one actually exists, and it does. This one is called GJ504b, which is crazy because that's my brother's name too. It's 57 light years from Earth, is about the same size as Jupiter, and it's a gas planet. I doubt this was the home of the ETs that visited Demi just because it's literally made up of poisonous gas. I don't know, maybe they can survive the environment because they're also made of gas, like my brother. That's basically the end of the interesting part of this interview, but I wanted to check out the show if I could. It came out the end of September.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me in Joshua Tree.
Jesus Christ, why is the like ratio so bad? Can someone tell me what I'm missing? I don't remember. Like, why is Demi so disliked? Did they do something? Demi Lovato has apologized after starting a public feud with the Big Chill, a frozen yogurt shop in Los Angeles. Oh. It was the froyo.
It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move.
I hate to be this person, but this doesn't look real. See how the stars keep moving after the camera stops moving? It just looks strange. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna try and have an open mind, and I've been shitting on everything in this video.
My goal is to find out what really happened.
That looks like a gnat. That looks like a bird.
What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
So, like a ghost? Is that a spirit box? Don't you use that to try and talk to ghosts? So it kind of just looks like they're going to be doing a lot of stargazing and yoga. No, sorry, that's a singing bowl. Still don't see how that applies, really. It really looks like a ghost hunting show, but they just throw the word UFO in there every few minutes.
UFO experiencer.
Demi Lovato serenades extraterrestrial entities, as you do.
We just got here.
Again, this seems like a ghost hunting contraption. Paranormal investigator, right there. So I guess we're just lumping ETs and ghosts together. I feel like those are vastly different categories. Like, the concept of an alien show is interesting because I've never really seen that before. But this just looks and feels exactly like a ghost hunting show, and about 3.8 million of those already exist. They're like cop shows. I watched one episode of NCIS in 2013, and now I never have to watch one ever again.
Have you seen...
We're asking the ghosts if they've seen aliens because the aliens, sorry, ETs, wouldn't be able to see them. So ghosts are like makeshift Ring cameras in this situation. From what I've seen, ghosts haven't been very open with us, like about what the afterlife is like or what they do in their ghostly spare time. So I just don't know if this is when they would decide to open up to us. What's your name? Were you murdered? Are you in this room with us right now? Have you seen aliens? Dude, yes. Okay, I was in the bathroom taking a ghost shit, right? I explained this in the full episode, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of equipment this is. This article just ominously calls it the radio, but it looks like it might be some kind of proximity detector based off of my extensive research on Google Images, which would mean that every time this goes off, it's just because the ghost is stepping closer to them and then stepping back. Are there any star people here right now? Are you a star people?
Carmen, are you a star person?
These reactions. Can you imagine like going on a third date with someone and you open up about your trauma and they're like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. I do. Are you gonna pick up the check? I mean, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, that sucks, dude, but I don't get paid until Friday.
Maybe.
Call the police. We're witnessing assault. Demi proceeds to sing Skyscraper to an extraterrestrial ghost. They didn't really specify. And then action they just did is null and void. I personally would not watch this show. Based on the preview and the clips that I've seen, I would rate it a ghost shit out of 10. It seems very over exaggerated and kind of cliche. I guess the audience would be Demi fans. I don't really know who else it would appeal to. If you're wondering why there's no green screen edits in this video, it's because I ordered a new one because my current one
is ass.
I'm really trying to exert the least amount of energy possible into filming, kind of like the producers of this show. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Here you are, sir. 1 macchiato, no espresso, no steamed milk, and no foam. Yes, great. Thank you. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah? Yeah, so you look really poor, and I'm not vibing with that, so could you hurry it up? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really affecting me emotionally how without money you seem to be. Hey, don't talk to him like that. Why not? Because it's not right. Yes! Thank you. Because he could be super rich. Wait, what? No way. Look at him. Don't judge people based on appearance, okay? He may look like a stupid, disgusting, smelly, poor person, but he could actually be a billionaire. Oh my god, you're right. I'm so sorry, sir. You're a billionaire? Can I just have my drink, please? Answer the question. Okay, but first, just real quick. What is it? This video is sponsored by Wondershare for More. If you've been wanting to start editing your own videos but are looking for something that's both beginner and user-friendly, Wondershare for More is the perfect choice. Whether you're just starting out or already have some experience with editing, they have a great selection of preset templates for effects, filters, transitions, and even royalty-free music, which if you're trying to make YouTube videos can be a lifesaver. Filmora just released their newest version with updated features including auto reframe and AI portrait, which is a cool paid add-on that automatically removes your background without having to use a green screen. To show you real quick, you just import then drag your clips to the timeline here, go to effects, click AI portrait, choose the effect you want to use, and just drag it onto the clip. And there you go. If you're interested in content creation but don't know where to start, download Wondershare for More 10 using the link in my description below and try it for free. They're also having a back to school promotion for September, so you can save up to 42% if you buy this season. Plus, you get the chance to win an iPad Pro if you join the hashtag Wondershare Back to School campaign on their website. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you to Wondershare for More 10 for sponsoring this video. So I was right? You're a billionaire? No, I'm not. I work in a lumber store down the street. Get out. I can't believe I was nice to you for no reason. Get out of my coffee shop. Go. Okay, get out. All right, get out. Leave. Going. You disgust us. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And listen, I know that Darman has been kind of exhausted as a commentary subject on YouTube. I think basically every bigger YouTuber has done a video on him at some point. For that reason, I've never really been interested in making a video on him, so I never got to watch his content for myself. You know, I missed out on that, and it made me really, really sad. So imagine my sweet relief when I learned that none other than Trisha Paytas would be replacing him. Filling that deep void in my heart. If you're not up to date, Trisha Paytas has been in some controversy recently. I know it's shocking. If you need to pause the video to deal with that information, I totally understand. Hey, it's post-filming, Chad. I just realized that I forgot to mention while I was recording that before I watched these TikToks or planned on making this video, I thought Trisha only went by they, them pronouns. But then when I went to their TikTok profile, I saw that she also goes by she, her. So if you hear me use those to refer to Trisha during this video, I just didn't want anybody to think that I'm being an asshole. Okay, all right, thank you. Love you, bye. I never watched the Frenemies podcast, so I can't really tell you what happened there. All I can tell you is that they left the podcast and people seem to be a little upset over it. Now whenever I see any of Trisha's TikToks, the comments are almost entirely negative and demanding an apology on behalf of Ethan, the other person from the podcast, which makes me think that this is like a business move where they're like, hey, stop talking about this over here, this not good thing that I did. And look, what's that over there, this that I'm doing right now, this crazy weird thing. Isn't that crazy? Only talk about this from now on.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry to stop this so quickly. He's already looking at you. Why are you yelling excuse me at him while he's standing directly in front of you and making eye contact?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yes. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help?
Excuse me. Hi, I asked for butter. This is plain.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me fix this for you.
What are you doing? I asked for butter. Don't dump it out.
Health code violation. This is how you know no one involved in the production of this has worked in the food service. You can't take popcorn from someone else's hands and put it back in with the rest of the popcorn. You have no idea what they did with that while they had it. They could have shoved their hand in between their ass cheeks and then sprinkled cubes on the kernels. It only takes like 10